ドールズフロントライン2エクシリウム。
Yo, what's up, guys? What up? What up? Can you guys hear me? Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. Okay. Unicorn lolly time. Have you guys heard the new drama? Oh my god, new drama already, right? Ah, shoot. Every day there's drama, man. Why is there so much drama, guys? Okay, we're gonna check out some Honkai Star Rail live stream later on. That's going to be by the way, this is not Chinese, alright? It's Cantonese. Stop it, alright? Everybody knows it's Cantonese. Why are you pretending? Time to get the jiggles jiggling. The jiggles do be jiggling, right? Stuff like that. What are you guys farming these days? I don't even know what to farm these days. I'm still trying to farm the same stuff over and over again. Huh. You're never tired of drama. What new drama? So there's a lot of new drama actually, right? Wait, what is human? I heard there's the tariffs thing. You like the stream? Appreciate it, Kyoto. Appreciate it so much. Okay, give me a moment. I'm supposed to do this. I would prefer to do this alone, right? Clearing inventory and stuff, because it's like it's not something that like is even exciting to watch, but it got so much junk, man. So much junk that you just gotta get rid of all of this. Attack percent, speed is cool, everybody knows. That one can keep. This one I'll keep. This one throw. Okay. You should 30,000 or maybe over. Wait, over what? Skipping all of Amphorius? They gotta increase the thing, man. You need more space. Wuthering Wave used to... You know what? Wuthering Wave is like newer than Honkai Star Rail. And then Wuthering Wave had the same issue at 2000. But recently Wuthering Wave version 2.0 increased it to 3000, right? But Honkai Star Rail is still stuck at 2000. And the sad part is there's more stuff in Honkai Star Rail. Because every... Honkai Star Rail I think increase, there's always new sets every new version, right? I feel like the old set are no longer viable. Like you can probably still use them here and there, but like nobody use like... Do people use this, for example, right? I think most characters are not going to use any of these anymore. That's just how it is, right, with all of these things. Farm Caceres, Chibi and Aglaia Relic. Still lacking, your luck suck. Yeah, I like Caceres and Chibi. I like that they are using the same set, so it's like very convenient for you to get both of them, right? And that's just how it is. Gotta get rid of definitely some of these. That one has speed, I sort of want to keep that. Imaginary. I need a good imaginary character, man. A good imaginary character will be very beneficial. Because all of this stuff. Why do I even have this? Oh yeah, for the next girl, Hyacinth. What do you guys think about Hyacinth? She looks like Barbara. That's the girl, right? The one that looks like Barbara? Hyacinth, right? Should you drop Genshin for Wuthering Wave? Just a question. I don't know why I still hang on to Genshin. Maybe the story, but that's it. Ooh, I can't really answer that question for you because yeah, everyone is going to have a different perspective on the games they play, right? Like it's hard for me to. I can't really like. Here's the thing. I'm not someone that push agenda, right? If you guys watch my stream, you know I seldom push an agenda of this game is better or that game is better. I don't usually tell people, oh, this game sucks, you should stop quitting this game. This game is good, you should still play this game, right? Like if somebody is still playing Black Beacon, they should play Black Beacon, right? If someone here is still playing Tribe 9, you like Tribe 9, you know, keep playing Tribe 9. If you think Higan is the best game, play Higan, right? So for me, it's like, you shouldn't try to listen to someone else about games because your feelings is unique to you. If you play a game and you think that game really makes you happy, right? That's what's enjoyable for you, right? You should stick to it, right? And it's very complex, right? Because when it comes to games, everybody likes different things. I think like the truth is like for me, you know, like I just had a stream yesterday, right? I don't know if you guys were here. Some of you guys were here on yesterday's stream. Remember yesterday we did the Brown Dust 2 stream, right? For the Goblin Slayer collaboration. A lot of new people, right? Like, I don't want to use the word tourist, right? Because it's like offensive word nowadays. But there's a lot of tourists, right? That come to Brown Dust 2 of the Goblin Slayer collaboration. They came to the stream to complain to me about the collab, right? But the truth is I don't care about the collab as much because these are the people that they care about the collab because they only play games during collabs. They play games during collabs or during anniversary. They are not the regular player of the game, right? For me, I'm a regular player of the game. Whatever collab that they have, it doesn't matter to me because that's the game. I like the game because of the game. I don't like the game because of the collab. Does it make sense? But a lot of people don't think like me. They think like, a lot of people think like they play the games this way. They only go to the games during anniversary or during collaborations. Like it's very hard to convey these kind of things because I don't think like them, they don't think like me. So you're never going to get that message across, or you're never going to understand each other because that's just how it is, right? Plus there's a lot of kids that play this game, right? A lot of college students that play this game, they are usually busy with assignments, busy with classes. They only play during certain periods, those things, right? That's why they always ask questions like, is it worth it to play Blue Archive? Is it a good time to start playing this game? Is it a good time to start playing that game? You will always have a discrepancy of players complaining about this or that. But the truth is like, people usually try to push an agenda out there because they don't like certain things and they want people to agree with them or not liking that thing or liking that thing, right? It's one or the other. They are not there to try to understand you as a person or as a human. They are there to usually tell you that this is how they feel and they wish that you would feel the same thing as they do. People are looking for validation and connection rather than empathy and understanding, right? It's a different thing altogether, right? But here's my advice, right? If you like playing Genshin and that's what makes you happy, then play Genshin, right? I don't think Genshin is a game for me anymore, right? I have Wuthering Waves right now. But again, this is me, right? You might be different, you might not even like Wuthering Waves or whatever, that's fine, right? Just enjoy things as it is. Collab is a brick promo, they should go for anniversary and collab, maybe stay and become regular. Yeah, but that's the thing though, right? I don't care about the game. I don't even know how to explain this because I'm so different, right? Like I'm really different, right? In a way that whenever like number one, I enjoy streaming. Again, that's already a weird thing, right? Most people don't like to stream. Most people are like, streaming is harder than 9 to 5, right? I came back from work today, right? You know, I work like a 5-hour shift today, came home, eat lunch, and then I came home and now I'm streaming, right? So it's like, most people are not like me, right? So I can never relate to other people, and it's like, when you come to me for relatability, that's the last thing that you can do because like I know I'm different and I know I'm a freak sometimes. So it's like, you know, I try to like, I try to stay in my own lane and try not to like give too much advice, because like I know like I'm different. You get what I'm saying? Not trying to put myself above the pedestal above others or anything, but it's just like that's just how I am, right? It's just I know like I think differently compared to most people. Like for example, like with collabs, right? With Brown Dust 2 collab or NIKKE collab, I don't really care actually. Like I don't really care about the collabs, not because I don't care about the collabs. It's more to do because I like the game, I like Brown Dust 2 and I like NIKKE. That it doesn't matter what collabs they have. If a collab is bad, I'm not gonna quit the game, right? So Evangelion collab, if it's bad, it's bad. It doesn't really matter to me, because I'm never there for the collab to begin with. I'm there for the game and I've been playing since day one, right? So it's hard to explain these kind of things. But I do think that like if you don't like certain things, you should definitely voice it out to the developers, and hopefully they listen, right? Hopefully they get the data and they are able to push out certain of these. We are all freaks at the core. Yeah, I guess so, right? But my point is, it's hard to like explain certain things, right? Whenever you know that you are so different compared to others, because like I think a lot of people look out for relatability more than everything else. Being a freak is okay, but never be a gacha god. Okay, can you stop bringing up the gacha god narrative? Okay, gacha god narrative. Speaking of which, guys, I'm so behind Honkai Star Rail. I have not done the story for Casteries, and I think with Anaxa there's even a new story. Oh wait, there's a triple now? Wait a second. So I did finish... Oh, this is new. Okay, triple, eh? Nobody told me there's triple. Okay, let's go then. Let's go. Boom. You already finished the story? Wow, that's good, Akisa. That's good that you are able to finish the story, right? For me, the collaboration they released at the concert was to divert attention from the Casteries issue, which in reality did not affect the anniversary's earnings. Yeah, like I'm not too sure what do you mean by Casteries issue, right? Because if it's is it really an issue to like majority of the players, or is it just an issue to some people out there? Okay. Yeah, so a lot of these things are very, very complicated, right? Because it's like, are they like, do you think that they are actually pretending that there's no issue, or? Wait, where's my game? Wait, did it just crash? Ah, it just crashed. Oh, it just crashed. I've never seen that. What? I've never seen that happen before. It just crashed. Okay. Let's try again. Good answer. At least you gave me understanding of my views on these things. Yeah, I mean like for me, if you ask me, right, I can only speak from my perspective. I can't speak from yours. I don't know what's your frame of Wuthering Waves, but for me it's like, I don't play Genshin, number one, not because I hate Genshin, but I think Wuthering Waves is pretty good for me, right? It's more than enough for me. That's number one. Number two is also, I feel like there's a lot of new open world games coming out, right? And I know a lot of people don't really look forward to the same games like I do, right? But I actually quite I am quite looking forward to Ananta, for example, right? Ananta, I think most people here probably don't care about Ananta that much. Most people here care more about GTA 6. I get it, right? NTE, right? I'm a big NTE fan, looking forward to that, right? A lot of people here maybe like NTE, more like stupid Tower Fantasy developers, and I get it, right? Again, this is like the difference in viewpoint, right? NTE, Ananta, Duet Night Abyss, Azure Bromelia, Arknights, Anfield. Now, why would I play Genshin when we have like 5 open world games coming out soon? Now again, you don't care about these games. That's fine. But you ask me, I care about these 5 games. I would rather play these 5 games than to go back to Genshin. And again, this is like the difference in perspective of what I care about and what you care about. Because you might not be a gacha enthusiast like me. I don't use the word gacha god, it's very cringe. You might not be the gacha connoisseur like me, right? Because I play like 11 gachas right now. You maybe only play 3 gachas. So in your perspective, you just want a good gacha, like one singular good gacha that can last you a long time. That's fine, totally fine, right? But for me, I seek out gachas like how I seek out chicken or fried chicken in a good restaurant, right? That's just how it is. Grinding for primos in Gen is the worst of all of Hoyo games. Maybe lack of memory? Yeah, like again, I don't know. I don't have those issues, right? If for me, like my passion in gacha games, I will never have the lack of memory. Cause my passion in gacha games is always going to be stronger than any lack of memory, right? Like you think someone that like me who streams every single day, who plays like 11 gacha games, you think I will not be able to just go and buy a solid state drive and expand my PC? Like let's be honest here, right? You gotta think like me if you want to understand me, right? And if you don't understand me, that's fine, right? So right now I have 4 hard disks in my PC, right? This is 1 terabyte, this is 2 terabyte, this is 2 terabyte, this is 4 terabyte. You think I won't buy another 4 terabyte to expand my game storage? I would. As someone that's passionate and is gacha games is my passion, why would I not do that? Again, you're not thinking like me, you're thinking like you. You're like, oh, storage is an issue. And you already lost. Like, you already, stage 1, you already lost. You already get destroyed by storage. Storage, you really can't get the first boss. Storage is like the first boss in Elden Ring. You can't even get past the first boss. You are not as passionate. You're not the gacha connoisseur, or I don't want to say gacha god. You're not the gacha guy, right? You are just a random gacha, a random dude that happens to play gacha games. You're not really the passionate kind of guy, and that's fine, totally fine, right? This is not me dissing you. I'm just explaining how things are, all right? This is how things are, right? You know how like I have a friend, he likes One Piece, right? I also like One Piece, but we are not the same. This friend, he's a One Piece freak. He knows every single One Piece character. He owns like more than 100 One Piece figurines. He know like, you know all the One Piece NPC? He would know all of their names. I wouldn't even know. One Piece has so many characters, I wouldn't even know. You know, I watch One Piece, he watched One Piece, right? We both like One Piece. But to put us in the same category, no, we are not, right? I'm not even close to the level of enthusiasm that he has for One Piece. So that's like what I'm trying to convey here, right? If you are struggling with storage, you already lost, my friends. And that's fine, right? That's fine. You're not. This is not your passion, and that's just what it is, right? If you are really passionate enough to like this is like something that you really enjoy, right? You would find a way to get past it, right? That's just what it is. I strongly believe for every people, this is like the first layer of difference between every human. It's like they think that they are the same with someone else, but the truth is their passion is usually not there. And I feel like it's not me being mean to say this, but it's just that's just how it is, right? Not everyone's the same. I like One Piece chicken. One Piece chicken, you're struggling with this. Okay, so this one is done. This one. Okay, let's get the cake out of the way. We got 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left. Teach me, gacha senpai. That's my point though, right? If you need somebody to teach you, then this is just not for you, right? You get what I'm saying, right? You're struggling with the wholesome. And I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, right? But I do think that most people, right, when it comes to certain things, why can't they do certain things, or why can't they find things that they like? I think it's just because the different levels of passion, right? For example, like for me, I don't go to gym like Isurin. Do you guys know Isurin? Isurin can go to gym for 6 hours. How many of you guys here can go to gym for 6 hours? I know I can't. I won't even go to gym for 1 minute. You want me to go to gym for 6 hours? Now AI Surin, he go gym for 6 hours and he can eat 6 meals a day. That is passion. That is passion to be the most muscular or the fat person that he is, alright? And now I'm not going to judge what your passions are, but everyone is different, right? When it comes to the things that you like. For me, that's not for me, right? Cluke, no, don't bring Cluke. Why are you bringing Cluke, right? Why would we bring Cluke? Do not bring Cluke. AI hasn't cut his hair since 2019. Okay. And he has long hair fetish. Okay, and if he has long hair fetish, that is what it is, right? Boom. That is what it is. When this unit possesses a corrosion buff, damage does increase. Okay, go with this. Okay, so I will jump back into Honkai Star Rail shortly. Let me do excuse me. Let me do Gunsmoke first. Gunsmoke. I did saw the poop drama, by the way. A lot of you guys were asking me earlier. I missed the message. Yes, I saw that it's the first American poop, is it? Is it poop? Not poop, pop. Pope. The first American pope. So because Pope Francis passed away about, was it 2 weeks ago, right? And Pope Francis sort of like gets replaced. So now there's a new pope. Now the thing is, with all of these new pope, old pope, right? No. You have to go there. Okay. What pope? No, pope. So there's a new pope that's been appointed, right? And there's a lot of talks in towns about that, right? And that's just what it is, right? That is just what it is. American woke pope. I'm not sure if he's an American. I'm not sure if he's woke or not. But I don't even know how this thing works, right? Apparently the new pope is from US, yeah. From people have been saying this is like the first time in history, which is I guess quite interesting, right? Zoop. Swami the lolly. Okay, Swami first. Of course we go Swami first, right? New Pope plays 13 gacha games. Do you think is it better to compare Ethereal Restart to Black Clover M than Honkai Star Rail since both of the games has guild and PvP? I think you can compare with whatever that you want, right? But most people don't really play Black Clover M. You know, that game is super niche. So it's like, while you should be making a fair comparison, but the truth is it's not going to happen most of the time because you can only compare with the other games that you play. I think Honkai Star Rail is way bigger, or the biggest turn-based game right now. So that's why people make that comparison, right? It's just pretty much that. First and last time? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean first and last time? Okay, so now that we have done this, we remove the debuff, right? Black Clover. Yeah, Black Clover M is a pretty old gacha game. How is the game doing, right? I didn't notice the game on the gacha revenue. I feel like the game is a little bit more niche. It's not like those new games have the means to be able to get you away from the games you already have as main games. Of course they have potential, but I highly doubt they'll make you switch games. Which one? You're talking about which one? If you're talking about like Arknight's Enfield, like I've already played Arknight's Enfield, and I know that's what I like, right? So my advice is just try it out so you know what you like. But again, if you have storage issue, then Black Clover M was shit. Yo, chill out, man. It's not shit, alright? It's not that bad. Come on. How can it be shit? Wait for Persona X to become global? I think it's coming out soon. I'm not sure. Is it this year or something? So turn 3 doesn't need. Turn 3. Okay. So we go this then, right? Easy. Oh, you can never break the stability, man. What does the Pope do? Good question, eh? What does the Pope do? Basically, they are like the leader of the Vatican, right? I'm not too sure what role they fill, but ideally they do represent a lot of things when it comes to like, you know, the religion prospects right there. But the truth is, it is a very big what do you want to call it, right? Entity, organization, whatever the term that you can fill it with. Turn 3 is we use normal. Should have just even Higan can last this long, so you don't see why BCM can. It's not about lasting long, I think it's about being profitable, right? I would say that most games are... If you want to make a game last long, you probably could. But why would you, right? What for what? Like, I think most game you know, like most of these games, they really are trying to make at least some sort of profit, right? You're not trying to like do like insane stuff, but at least you want to be able to earn something back, you know? I think it all just comes to cost opportunity for whoever that's working on the project or the game. Like, why would you want to do that? Or still work on something that nobody is going to spend money on? Is Higan still alive? I heard they got revamped in China, alright? Games that depend a lot on the popularity of the anime don't have much appeal. An example is Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. Well, how do you know it doesn't have much appeal? I thought that game did decent, right? Like revenue-wise, right? Revenue-wise, I thought it did kind of... I wouldn't say insane, but it did okay. It did okay. So there's going to be that as well. Oh shoot, Flash, fine again. Okay. So now... Right. The thing is the tentacles, right? The tentacles are always going to be complicated. Tentacles do be causing problem, man. What's up, Ananta Dharma? Hopefully you guys are enjoying Ethereal restart. For anyone that's playing, push this back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do this. I want to try the new strat after this for the burn team. The live stream is starting in 30 minutes. Yeah. The damage of V1 Maki never fails to disappoint me. Get V2 then. V2 is gonna be so good. Yeah, Makato is one of the few characters that I think is like... Yeah, it's just... It gets super insane, right? Okay, so at this point... We are... Crit. Get as much crit as we can. What's the day today? Friday. I feel like there's something happening tomorrow. I'm trying to remember what was it. You should have gone for more dupes. There's always chances, opportunity. Luckily that Macchiato is not power crap yet. And I hope she stays relevant in the foreseeable future. Oh. Okay, that's annoying. Okay. Okay, how do I do this? I want to break his stability first. Is it possible? 37. Ah, shit. Should I try this different strat? Okay. So if I do this, 20. It's not worth it. This one should be able to empty. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, nice. It did well when it came out because the second season had just finished with the Chibi arc, which is very good arc that everyone wanted to play the game, but it was marketing on their part. Yeah, I'm not sure, right? Because at the end of the day, maybe the game already earned enough that they can just go on live support for now. It does feel that way, right? I'm not sure. Maybe it's just me, but I do feel like most games, if the first month launch they earn like 10 million, the following few months they can just go you know, go on live support and just earn 1 million and slow and steady. They don't have to push much marketing, right? Unless when it comes back to anniversary. It does depend on the game, right? But I do notice that pattern in terms of the especially the anime IP, the anime from Japan, right? Usually the Japanese anime IP gacha games. Cash grab, yeah, cash grab, right? Just do a very good launch, right? And then you just have a first few months you get like a lot, right? 5 to 6 million. That's like already a lot. It doesn't matter what happens 2 to 3 years later. The game could earn 300k, 400k, it doesn't matter, right? At that point, you know, you can lay off some stuff. You know, you're already on live support, you're already winning. You already won, I think, right? If you get so much, you already won. Burn debuffs. Okay. So let's try out this, and Kluke go last. Every anime game is like that. Jujutsu Kaisen is still ongoing. I'm more talking about not Jujutsu Kaisen, right? But I'm more talking about something like the Dragon Ball series from Bandai Namco, right? I think Dragon Ball is like I think they earn a lot, man. They capitalize on the IP so well. Now again, I don't play any of the Dragon Ball gachas. Are they actually good to be earning like around 10 to 15 million? Like definitely more than Blue Archive usually, right? More than Blue Archive, Epic 7 and Azul Lane combined, right? Just because it has a Dragon Ball IP. When you look at some of the games, like I don't think like the effort that they put into those are like justify the earnings, right? But then you carry it by IP sometimes, right? You are carried by IP. I think Naruto has one, but kind of failed from Bandai Namco last time. One Piece has two, right? There's two One Piece. One is One Piece Bounty something. One is One Piece Treasure Cruise. That one is also very interesting, right? Very interesting approach. Shakri can go to the middle. No, Centauri Sea go middle. Okay, Vector has a lot of move position. Legend is garbage, don't play it. But a lot of people do though, that's the thing. Because when you are carried by the IP, a lot of normies will just play your game. Unless you are Tokyo Ghoul or something, right? Tokyo Ghoul, more niche. Or Danmachi, right? Danmachi is definitely, that game is failing. It's failing to oblivion. Is it a good time to start Blue Archive? Woo! Blue Archive is a good game. Now, is it a good time though, right? Is there anything special right now? There's nothing crazy going on right now. But you know what? You should play it because it's a good game. You shouldn't play it because it's a good time for you, right? Because you can never find a good time. Happy Friday, happy weekend. Let's go. Happy Friday, happy weekend. Go this. So we do twice. Okay. So I just need to come here. This is the spot. This is the spot. Dan Crow. You played Blue Archive for a week and quit? That's fine. If you don't like it, that's fine, right? I like it. It's a pretty decent chill game, right? Been playing it since launch. Wait, why didn't you... Was the position wrong? I guess it doesn't matter. Shakri wearing swimsuit? Yeah, swimsuits are important, you know. Okay, there's a lot of support. I need that Shakri outfit. Is it still there? Usually when outfit first come, it's always way cheaper, then it becomes expensive. But I do like this Shakri outfit. Play Blue Archive in Japan for the PT pool. I don't know, is Blue Archive Japan having PC client? I know the global one is getting PC client, but I think Japan don't have PC client. So if you care about that, right? Specifically. Okay, so this one is a bit tricky. So I go with this. And then I go with this. Am I getting way more score if I go Clukelas? Blue Archive anime was enjoyed more by those who played the game than by those who only saw it through the anime. I'm not sure. Is it? I never go and read reviews of that. Do this. 5 Shakri. It's about the same because you can't. Yeah, I still have that anyways. Ooh, push back though. Wait, the counter attack is new. How do I do this? Like this? Heal everyone? Been so long since you read the main story in Blue Archive. Yeah, same here, man. Same here. Cheongju do this. Wait, turn 4 is it? Turn 4. Remind me to check the damage statistics after this. I don't want to miss out on this. I want to see what are the ratios like. Ratios are important. And turn. What is my top 5 favorite students in Blue Archive? Top 5 favorite students. Favorite, is it? Ooh. Oh, shit. I like Shiroko and Chibi form, but I don't think I have a favorite student though. The thing is, some of them are very similar. Like I feel like Haruna and Aru are quite similar. Okay, so if I go there first, then it's kind of a waste. Yeah, how do I do it? Is the stupid flash vine is so far away. This is annoying actually. So I guess I got no choice, I gotta do this. That's just what it is, right? We can stay here. Oh, Shakri first. Then I move Chongju up. Asuna, then Aru for me. Yeah, I'm trying to think, right? Who would have the best personality in Blue Archive? You know what? When I first played the game, right? I think some characters grew on me, like Yori. When I first played the game, I hate her. But after knowing her personality, because she's like tsundere-like, then I'm like, okay, that's pretty interesting. She sort of grew on me. She's one of the few characters that I wouldn't say I like, but I hated her to more like being neutral with her, right? You want man. You want man in your gacha game. If you want man, I recommend Love and Deep Space. Have you played Love and Deep Space? Oh man, it doesn't hit all 5. Okay, we are back at it. Wait. Blue Cake get pushed back. Yeah, that's very interesting actually. If Blue Cake get pushed back, I guess the first character that I can think of that I like is Rio. Maybe just Rio for now. Boom. Let's see, boom. Oh shit. You go later. How many do I still have? 4 support. I haven't moved yet. Last tentacle. My god. That's so cringe. It is so far away as well. Wonder if I can get last one. Nice. Nice. Boom. Do I think players starting to get interested in the Blue Archive story, starting with Volume 3? I think Eden Treaty, right, from what I've been told. A lot of players like it for Eden Treaty. I'm not sure about Volume 3. I think Volume 3 is decent, right? But from what I gather, a lot of people do like. A lot of people don't like the chapter 1. I like the first chapter actually, because I find it very stupid when Shiroko tries to rob a bank, right? And all of them try to rob the bank, just to find out, you know, that Kaiser Corporation has been like cucking them over. I didn't get as high. Do I get? Chapter 2 was very inspiring for me as well. For me, when I look at the battle between Naru and Iris one-on-one, I find that very inspiring, because like for like a robot to be able to compete with, I mean, Iris is like a, I don't know if I'm spoiling or not, but Iris is not like a human, right? She's like a past technology, some sort of past technology, right? They found her in the ruins, right? There's a lot of drama surrounding her because she was a naked lolly, right, back then. They were trying to censorship, blah blah blah. But that particular drama aside, if you look at it, just the core of the story, it's quite the disparity is quite huge actually for what people think or they see versus what you actually experience as a regular player. And I think this is what happens with NIKKE and Blue Archive. A lot of NIKKE tourists, right? When I say tourists, this is not like, I'm not trying to use it as a derogatory term, right? I'm trying to use it as in like, you don't even know what the game is about. You just assume that it's a sex game, right? It's a gunner game. But for people that play NIKKE, they know like it's very deep and it's more to it than that. And it's quite shocking to get to see the difference. Chongju is 14, Shakri is 14. Yeah, Shakri destroys Vector. She absolutely does. You think Mimori has pretty good personality? I'm not sure about her. Mimori's one is very different. Tourist death. Like a lot of these gunner games, because this is what you see, right? But when you actually play the game, now you'll be like, wow, this game is so deep, you know? It's like, it's so deep, you get what I'm saying? Alright, starting soon, let's go. What the heck is this? Another killer, guys. Guys, this is it. I've been following this game, Dragon Sword, for a while. This is the killer. Wait. wait. Why is the owl flying underwater, swimming underwater? So we are just swimming underwater. Ah, what will it kill? You know it, I know it, everybody knows it, right? Come on. Everybody knows it. If I started Brown Dust 2 within the last 2 weeks, do you think doing the Goblin Slayer challenge missions will be possible? Yeah, it will be. It'll be possible because challenge missions are easy, right? They did tone it down a little bit as well. Graphics is pretty good, yeah. But I think it's MMO. Dragon Nest. Wow. Wow. I mean Sword. I think it's the sequel. Dragon Sword is a sequel of Dragoness. You see Panties? Wait, there's Panties? Oh shit, it's starting, it's starting. Alright guys, you know it's time about to be serious, right? Guys, it's about to be serious. Alright, everybody here knows it. Muscular dude. So they announced this the other day. After they announced these two. Wait, what the heck? Why did it become like that? Fine, I'll just open the separate post. After they announced these two. Right here. And then they also announced I think pretty much this is it, right? This is going to be the upcoming one. The upcoming one, right? New global passive announcement. Limited collab will be yo, if the collab has global passive, wow, why can't they hire better writers with a global passive income? Do you know why? The answer is simple. Your question, I think you pretty much answered the question, right? You pretty much answered your own question. Why? Instead of asking why can't they hire better writers with global passive income, you should ask why should they hire better writers with global passive income? Because they have already earned so much money. It's like a twist around, right? In your eyes, like you see it as a problem. Why is this game not better? In their eyes, they look at it from the perspective of they're getting 100 million. Why would they change anything? Why fix something that's not broken from their perspective? It's not broken. It's earning 100 million. You can hate it all you want, but it's earning 100 million. It's literally, it beat Pokemon Go. It's like Genshin, Zenless 0 and Wuthering Wave combined. That's the revenue. If I were them, I wouldn't change anything. No one, you gotta think from your perspective in their shoes, right? If you are earning so much, why would you mess things up? Why would you change things? There's just no need for you to. The only person that should be changing anything would be Higan. Higan should try to do something. Not Honkai Star Rail for sure. Kids get schooled. No, for real though, right? Like, it's not about getting schooled. Like, you twist it around and you look at it from both angles. That's just what it is, right? There's just no problem to be fixed Why fix something that's not broken? It's broken only for broke boys? It's only broken for a few people, right? Like very few small minority. Why you care about them, right? That's just how it is. That's like complaining to KFC about why are they not adding vegan options. Why should they care? Why would KFC care about vegan options? How many people are vegan? 1%. 1%. Do you care about 1%? No. They don't matter. That's just what it is, right? And this is not like trying to like, you know, trying to jab someone, trying to take shots at someone, right? It's just, that's just how the world works, right? You gotta be able to think from the other person. I think that's like an ability that a lot of people lack nowadays. They love writing essays in their story. That's just what it is. That's what it is. Speaking of which, okay, I'll talk about it later. My phone is having a big issue. Alright. It's starting, guys. Here comes. What the? Hello? Oh. Yo, Chibi!
Hello?
I love Chibi.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Chibi.
I'm here too, Cassie. It's so great to see you.
Hello, you two!
Okay, let's
I was
go.
glad we couldn't reach Miss Castris.
Let's go.
How are things
Chibi
going over
lovers, rise up. Rise
It's
up.
a bit dark here, Mr. Albert. But there's no need to worry about me.
That's good to hear. Actually, where's Miss Cypher?
Here!
Ask, and you shall receive. Miss Cypher.
Any cipher lover?
Are you?
Having signal issues?
Don't worry, the wind is just a bit strong here in Akuma.
Lady Cypher, are you okay?
Don't worry, there are just
What the?
really passionate fans today, and I'm just so happy to see Albert. Shh, all quiet.
Green screen.
Oh.
Okay, here comes. Here comes the trailer, alright?
My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
Miss Hyacinth!
Barbara, wow.
Ika.
Any Hyacinth
Have a
lover?
break.
Is she a must-have, guys? Must-have
Guiding the
supporter.
Rainbow Bridge. May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore the skies. The Chrysos Heir's flame chase journey is nearing its end. Friends, let us soar together.
Wow. Wow.
Seriously, where did they hide that thing?
Wait, what? Hello? Wait, is the internet down or what? Okay. What's happening?
Leave Mr. Castris and me.
Wait, my BI is back.
Awaken, lady.
Okay, my day is back.
Witness the will of humanity.
And 4 years is back.
I am
Oh my good.
blazing sun.
Fine on.
Rise.
Yo, I love Finon. Okay, I love Finon, alright?
Ooh, and whether your world is currently sunny or rainy.
Okay, guys. It's time to... Guys, what is happening? Why is it...
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Why is that
Welcome
happening?
to the version 3.3, The Fall of Dawn's Rise special program.
Okay.
I'm Albert, your favorite announcer. Welcome three guests.
Albert.
Why don't you say hello to everyone?
Albert.
Yeah! I'm Cypher.
Hi, everyone. I'm Hyacinth, a healer from the Twilight Courtyard.
Hyacinth
Hello,
sign.
everyone.
Hyacinth.
I'm Castris.
It's a pleasure to be on the special program.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for inviting.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I think it's them, man. I don't think it's me. Like, I honestly think it's them. Is it? Like, is it me? Because why is this... Okay, let me do 7. Guys, can you guys check? Can you guys check? Because I don't think it's me.
That's correct. The Titans of today are the Chrysos heirs of the previous cycle.
We did make a
Because my
lot of
stream is
progress,
working.
but we also paid a heavy price. Cassie took over Death's authority and remained in the Netherrealm to maintain the cycle of life and death,
YouTube has a bad
while
server,
Professor Anaxa reached the end of his journey as a living man.
so I should watch on
Hero's
Twitch.
journey is always accompanied
let me bring up
by
Twitch then.
farewells. But I'm convinced their sacrifices will not be in vain. In version 3.3, the Trailblazer will set out with the Chrysos heirs on their final campaign of the Flame Chase Journey. That is, the battle against the Sky Titan. Speaking of Aquila, no one has ever been able to uncover the secrets, even though you can see
You
the
say
sky just
that
by
Aquila
lifting your
is
head
a
and
giant bird with 100 eyes, that the sky itself is their eyelids, and that they govern the dawn and dusk of the world. They once fought against
720
Nikkador
in
in the
2025.
Chrysos War. The Sky Cities back then were powerful states that could even stand toe-to-toe against Castrum Kremnos. As for the worlds beyond the sky,
Revival event
it's
ruin.
said that some people once made skyships to overcome Aquila's curse upon the sky, only to have their entire city-state reduced to ashes.
Compared to how
I think
other
the story
Titans
so
bring
far isn't
faith
that
and
impressive for
protection
me.
to the people, Aquila appears particularly arrogant
It got a bit
and
better though, to
seems
be
to
fair.
only demand fear from humanity.
Besides, now the sky is stopping Gray and Danny from going home.
But don't worry, the Trailblazer will be able to go home
That's what it
once
is.
this battle is over.
Albert, let's not jinx it.
Okay, no jinxing.
Will they yap and spoil
But
the
since
story?
no one has managed to reach the
I think a
sky
little bit,
for
yes,
thousands
but
of
not too
years,
much, right?
That just goes to show that
More like an
Aquila
overview
is the
thing.
most challenging foe on the
You can't
Flame
spoil too much.
Chase
They shouldn't
journey so
spoil too much
far.
story.
Ooh, I've been too scared to even fly to Boreas. What if Aquila turns me into a barbecued owl with one thunderbolt?
So, is there any possible way for us to reach the sky?
Don't worry, Cassie. Just leave that to me. As a descendant of the sky, I've never forgotten how to return up there.
That's right. In version 3.3, Hyacinth will lead the heroes in carrying out a ritual and summoning a rainbow bridge to head to Aquila's abode together.
That's a descendant of the sky for you. But instead of worrying about how we'll get up there, shouldn't we worry more about what'll happen once we've ascended?
Fear the power of the sky.
Hey!
We're actually going
which
out?
side are you on?
I was
Wow.
just trying to set the mood. After all, the Flame
just for a
Chase
short
journey
while,
has
right?
been through so much. Apart from enemies
I don't
and
think we're going
sky,
out, like-
there are also problems on the ground. The last core
Wait,
flame
what is
of
the
the
thunderstorm?
Flame Chase journey, the core flame of the world-bearing
Thunderstorm is
Titan,
happening.
remains protected in Dawn Cloud by the Council of Elders and has not been returned.
Correct. Though the Council of Elders is losing their power, they do still have that trump card up their sleeves. We must be on the lookout for their counterattack.
Give us presentation while you yap.
Flame Reaver also appeared in the trailer we just saw.
They scared they will spoil it.
Ticking time bomb still hasn't been
Also,
dealt
if they
with.
give
The Lord
presentation,
Mighty is now permanently stationed
You're not
in
looking at their
Castrum
TV.
Kremnos,
You need to
and
look
I
at their
must
TV.
remain in the Netherrealm. While the other Chrysos heirs must go on the campaign against Aquila.
True. There's so much we need to all do at the same time. Just how exactly can we protect Kefali's core flame?
To protect World-Bearing's core flame, maybe we can trouble a certain demigod who hasn't been a part of the team for a long time.
Help us, Miss Cypher!
Meow. Maybe it'll become an interesting game of trickery.
Apart from the
Cypher is a
pursuit of
demigod?
Aranova
Okay.
within Emporius, the geniuses beyond this world are also keeping a close eye on things. Madame Herta's data spirit entity successfully reached the vortex of Genesis at the end of version 3.2's main story. And we learned from her conversation with Lygus that the third path
What do
in
you guys
developing
think?
Amphorius is the destruction. As
Destruction.
the geniuses continue their investigation, the source of Unforest's tragedy will gradually be revealed, and the fates of Unforest and the cosmos will also begin to tangle. As for how, that will be up to the Trailblazers to find out in the upcoming story. To make sure that everyone can smoothly pass the final challenge before reaching the Aeronova, Albert, and bringing you the latest reports on the Sky, Castrum, and Aquila. Today, the Eye of Twilight has clear weather,
New
low
area.
humidity, and a high UV
Okay.
index. Make sure you stay hydrated and cover up. This is the heart of the Sky Cities. The various intricate machines here can control the weather, and you can enjoy unique meteorological phenomena using the Celestial Mural.
But these grandiose buildings
okay,
were
looks pretty
gradually
decent.
abandoned over time, and all traces of Aquila, the Sky Titan, have been lost. Some claim
I thought
that
this
they
is
are
going to
now
be like
hiding
more
in
of
the
a
depths
filler
of the
event.
Eye of Twilight.
Alright?
Though this place now
Before
lies
the
empty and
collab.
lifeless, we may still glean the Sky Folks'
But this
past glory
looks like
and
it's bigger
wisdom
than I thought,
from
right?
the traces left behind by time.
It's not like that small of a patch.
What a magnificent city hiding in the sky. I bet there's lots of treasures that we've never seen on the ground.
Yeah, I also feel like this place seems very different from everywhere else in that forest. Of course, please be careful as you observe the view from above the clouds. In this splendid Sky Castro,
The fall at
we'll be
dawn's
fighting
rise.
Aquila, the sublime, radiant avatar of the sky.
The Sky Titan is the most capricious out of the 12 Titans.
What's the
We
point of
really
having
need more
spoiler here?
information about them before we begin the
We won't read
campaign.
the 11-hour
That's right.
story.
In the first phase of
A
the
lot of people
battle,
read
the
it.
weather will be clear.
Wait, is this a
Clear
new
weather
boss?
will
I
have
feel
a
like we
starting
fought this
temperature
before.
that can deal damage to allies. Aquila will increase environmental temperature
new-
over time,
new,
and their damage against allies will
weekly
also
boss, I think.
increase as the temperature climbs.
Allies will also be able to deal more damage to Aquila when the temperature rises. But it's better to attack as many enemy targets as possible to reduce environmental temperature and reduce incoming damage.
You'll get a heat stroke if it gets too
Wow.
hot, so make sure everything stays cool. All right.
Well, that's right. And
Cool
in the second
boss,
phase
cool
of the
boss.
battle, we will meet lightning and thunder. Storm clouds will descend together with sharp gales. During this phase, the environment will accumulate thundercloud stacks, and Aquila will deal damage to allies based on the number of thundercloud stacks.
A sunny day turned into stormy weather in the blink of an eye.
When allies attack
Wow.
Aquila in the second phase of the battle, they can seize Thundercloud stacks. And Aquila will damage themselves based on the Thundercloud stacks seized by allies. After allies have seized all Thundercloud stacks, the Titan will become
Oh.
weakness broken.
But that's not all. In the third phase of the battle,
pretty cool.
the weather will get even
Pretty
worse. And Aquila will deal a set amount of damage to allies.
Looks like Doomsday with more stuff.
Don't panic, everyone. I'll provide off-field assistance to the team during the third phase.
As the most reliable healer in Akuma, having Miss Hyacinth around means we've got even more protection.
Reliable healer, guys.
Not bad, little girl. You've got the intel, and you've got the moves.
Echo of War, Glance of Twilight will also become available in version 3.3.
Okay, who needs
Trailblazers
this?
can obtain the character Cypher's advanced trace level up material, Day Thunder and Amnesis, after completing the challenge.
Okay.
Here's a kind reminder that the character Hyacinth's advanced trace level up material is Lost Echo of Shared Wish. Make sure you're not farming the wrong item, Trailblazers.
Don't farm the wrong
Sure.
item, guys.
That brings an end to our introduction to the stories about the sky. We'll be back in a bit, so don't go anywhere.
Alright, coupon code. WS 25K 4Y4 C5ET. What the heck is happening? Let me know if it works. Hyacinth. Wait, the unicorn is the ultimate, is it? Wow.
but our studio feels all warm and fluffy
Wow.
now after seeing how cute and lovely Miss Hyacinth is.
Okay.
It's my duty to rejuvenate everyone. I'm the head healer of the Twilight Courtyard, and I've always been responsible for the Flame Chaser's health and wellness.
She's also great at taking care of the chimeras. The chimeras work hard thanks to her. That's how you grow a business.
King Barbara,
You know.
so cute.
I was very
the point,
surprised at
right?
first by Miss Hyacinth's warmth and healing. It's a far cry from the impression I got of the descendants of the sky from the history books.
Oh, and what do the history books say?
They are usually tall and ferocious, and brave and warlike.
Or they have the authority to control the weather. Some legends even claim that the sky folk have wings. Albert, I know you
Rainbow
have
colours.
wings, but this is local Amphorius history we're talking about here.
Fine.
Well, even back when Lady Chibi was spreading the prophecy,
Holy
a sky
Earl.
folk with a spear in hand had already issued a
Skip because
challenge to
Saber?
Aquila. My ancestor was also
Saber
the
is a
first mortal
priority
to
for
slay
sure.
a god. Many brave warriors who
But I kinda want a
participated
cat
in the
girl, though.
Kremnos festival are also counted among that heroine's descendants.
That just makes me more curious, Miss
Is
Hyacinth.
she better than Lingsha? I feel
With
like
so
she
many
is, right?
strong and brave fighters in your family tree, why did you choose to become a healer?
Because my wish is to add a footnote for ordinary people on the heroic epics blank page, and to heal every vulnerable person to the best of my ability. Though the duty of the flame
Skip
chase
for
is heavy
Final.
and profound,
You're
I
getting
wish my
Final?
friends wouldn't be so troubled all the time.
Wow.
That's why I try to keep everyone as cheerful as possible.
That's right.
I feel like
I
getting
remember
more
that
healers are more
Hyacinth
beneficial.
definitely reduced the tension in
There's
that
too many DPS
conversation
already,
the
right?
first time the Trailblazer met her.
Hey, she told Grey Mystery that they have sharp eyes and said they'd make good members of the Twilight Courtyard. Anyone would be happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm. What can I say? Having a friend who always looks after your emotional well-being is pure bliss indeed.
Miss Hyacinth has lots of cute birds in the Twilight Courtyard, too. And she loves taking pictures of them. You'd get along with her very well, Mr. Albert.
Wait, seriously?
Yep, that's right. Here, Mr. Albert, let me take some photos of you.
Ha! Woo-hoo! Why are they all out of focus? Anyways, why don't we look at how Miss
she has global
Hyacinth
passive? They haven't
performs in
mentioned yet.
battle?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm a wind character following the path of remembrance.
Wind
and I'm
remembrance.
skilled at protecting my teammates in battle.
Okay.
After using my ultimate, I can restore HP for all allies and increase their max HP.
Okay.
Increase max HP for everyone in the team.
Nice.
That's right. Both my ultimate and my skill can restore HP for all allies, as well as summon my good helper, little Ika.
It
Ika.
looks so chubby.
Kawaii.
Like a cute plushie.
Kawaii or not?
Hugging it must feel very nice.
Not only is little Ika very huggable, but they're also a great
Huggable.
help in battle. Whenever a teammate's HP decreases during battle, little Ika will consume their own HP to automatically restore HP for the teammate.
In other
Wow.
words, little Ika will automatically heal teammates both when they get hit and when they actively consume their own HP.
That's right.
Good for Casteries.
It's gonna feel
Wow.
pretty safe with both Hyacinth and little Ika healing us.
Apart from healing teammates, little Ika can also attack enemies. The more healing little Ika and I provide, the more damage little Ika deals to enemies.
More
Feels
healing,
like
the
even
more
the
damage.
battlefield becomes bathed in Miss Hyacinth's
Casteries
light of
best in
dawn,
slot.
and my mood is lifted as well. Like a clear sky after rain.
Gentleness is a strength on
Okay.
its own. This colorful rainbow bridge and the
Increase
floating
HP.
bubbles are all symbols
Increase
of
HP,
thriving
right? So you don't die
life.
anymore.
After all, healing isn't all about the body. Revitalizing the spirit is very important too.
Okay.
All right. After Miss Hyacinth, let's introduce the next character coming in version 3.3, Cypher.
Cypher time? Any Cypher lover? The Flash? Okay. Wait, what the heck is that magnet? Okay, is the cake huge or not, guys? I think the cake is pretty huge.
Hey, stop! We're not done yet!
Boss Cypher told
What
me
the
there
heck?
were treasures in that big studio.
Stronger than Barbara.
There's nothing here.
Lucia destroyed.
Still, thieves never return empty-handed. So give it to me.
Whoa, Albert got destroyed.
Give me my clothes back! Apologies.
But he stole Albert's
Let us
clothes.
continue.
Okay.
Like Glai and Chibi, Cypher is also a Chrysos heir who joined the flame chase journey at the
Okay.
very beginning. She has had the divine authority of trickery for many long years. But unlike the other heirs,
Quantum?
Cypher's movements have always been
Nihility, is it?
elusive, and no one can pinpoint her whereabouts. She is almost never an Akama, but there always seem to be stories about her in the city.
Can't help it. I can't live in a place where the seamstress has got everything under surveillance.
Albert's right. We've been in Akama for so long, and yet we've hardly seen Miss Cypher at all.
I wonder what she's up to all day.
I have a hot scoop from an anonymous gray-haired source that
Luocha
says
is the healer
Cypher
you
has been
use.
colluding with the spirit thief.
Hey, it's not colluding. Bartolos and I just have, similar interests. We're good partners when it comes to going on adventures and hunting for treasures.
Yeah, that spirit thief was so impressed by Cypher's charisma that they voluntarily became Cypher's sidekick.
Impressed by her charisma? Or by the promise of riches?
But seriously though, if someone could make me rich, ooh, then they'd be the most charismatic person on earth.
Here, you can have it back. I had a look at your working conditions, and it's not in line with
Can't
high
even release
praise
decent
above.
4-star.
Ooh, tut-tut,
4-star
what a
character.
word.
There's no more 4-star
Take
character.
this as well. Go treat yourself and have some golden honey cakes after work.
No more.
Thank you.
It's just 5-star
Why
from
do
this
I
point
not feel
onwards.
happy about this? Though they are all demigods, Cypher is different from Glai and Chibi. She didn't seem to be all that interested in the flame chase journey or the Aeronova. It's more accurate to say that she prefers a carefree and unrestrained life.
That's true. It was only thanks to Lady Aglaya's generous payment that Cypher was willing to come send the Trailblazer and me
I
to
feel like I need
Styxia.
Hyacinth more than
Her
Cypher.
free-spirited and
But then I like
independent
Cypher's design more
personality
than
has given
Hyacinth.
Aglaya quite the headache. The fact that the demigod of trickery
But then
is unwilling
Saber
to
is
fulfill
coming.
her duties has become Aglaya's most vexing concern.
Choices,
come
choices,
on.
guys.
How do you expect me to do a
Why
desk
do you got
job?
Why do you got to
There's
pick, right?
no way a cat could fulfill
Why
the
can't you just
duties
have
of
everyone?
a god. It's not the cat's problem, though. Cats are always right.
Yeah, cats are always
right.
right.
Cats are always... Wait, why did we all start defending Miss Cypher?
Isn't that the wonderful part about being the demigod of trickery?
Skip Saber.
The authority
Wow.
of
Saber
trickery. Maybe that's how Cypher got
skipping
Aglaya to
Saber is like
value her so
skipping
much. The cat
Aloy
pulled a
in
little
Genshin.
trick, and
Do I want the
Aglaya was
same mistake to happen?
absolutely powerless to stop
Probably
her.
not, right? As a Wookiee, probably not.
You want to know my trade secrets that much? Then you gotta pay up, you know?
Please stop on my wallet. Well, as to
But there's
how
free
Cypher
archery.
caught Aglaya's eye and was invited to join the Flame Chase journey, that'll be for the Trailblazers to find out in version 3.3. But now, let's see how this cat fights in battle.
Okay.
Let's get on with it then.
What's her
I'm
skill?
a quantum character following the path of nihility.
Okay.
While in battle, I prioritize inflicting the enemy with the highest max HP on the field, with a special state. When
Okay.
allies attack the enemy in that special state, I record the damage allies dealt to the enemy,
Oh.
and perform follow-up attacks on that enemy.
Follow on attack.
Cord, are you saving up for something astronomical?
Bingo. When I use my ultimate, I will additionally deal true damage to the enemy,
Wow.
based on the damage value I've recorded.
Whoa, does that mean when allies have dealt damage to the enemy, the higher the total damage is, the more additional true damage Miss Cypher will deal?
That's called borrowing other people's strength.
So she needs to be on
But
the
a
follow-up
cat
team.
always
is it?
has even better plans up her sleeve in a fight. When using my skill or ultimate, I can
Okay.
change which target is in the special state. The recorded damage value will be retained when the target is changed. In other
Interesting.
words, if there are multiple enemies on the field.
Cypher can place a mark
Kinda niche though,
and
I
do
do feel like.
nothing as
Isn't
the
it?
teammates go all out on the attack. Then
Depends on the enemies
she
that
can
you fight.
use her ultimate on the enemies on the field for a gazillion damage.
You know your stuff, Albert.
You're too kind.
I saw Miss Cypher using a huge magnet to pull the enemies in during the fight. Where did that come from?
That's my hometown's invention, the homemade Pullaroo. That Pullaroo is my favorite. It can pull away anything I want to get my paws on, even gold.
So true. Look at how much stuff is getting pulled out of the enemy. There's so much gold.
Cats are good,
Okay.
and the enemies of cats are evil. Looking about anyway, so why not give their treasures to the cat?
So is it good for Acheron?
There's no
Acheron
need for
doesn't
me
do
to go
follow-up.
easy on enemies. I'll take all their sparkling jewels and jingling coins. After using my technique, my movement speed will
Okay.
increase, and I will not be detected by enemies. Allies might even get some extra goods when I get close to an enemy.
So that's what you mean
What's
by
up, Simply?
thieves never return empty-handed.
Now that we've finished introducing Cypher, let's have a look at this version's banners.
Okay.
In version 3.3's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character
Hyacinth.
Hyacinth. Limited 5-star light cone, long may rainbows adorn the sky, will also have a boosted drop rate. In the first half, the limited
Oh,
5-star
Herta.
character, the Herta, is returning.
The
and at the
Herta
same
rerun.
time, the limited 5-star light cone, Into the Unreachable Veil, will become available once again. In version 3.3's second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Cypher. The limited 5-star light cone, Lies Dance on the Breeze, will also have a boosted drop rate. In the second half, the limited 5-star
Aglaia
character
is back.
Aglaia is returning, and at the same time,
Okay,
the
okay.
limited 5-star light cone, Time Woven into Gold, will become
Okay, who is getting the
available
Herta?
once again.
The Herta Aglaia.
Time for a short break. The program will resume in just a few moments.
Okay. GT3. GT3 4K 5Z U4 EX 4K 5Z 4U4
Welcome back! This is version 3.3 special program.
Bait
What
banner.
happened to you during that break, Mr. Albert?
I'm okay. I just went on a walk in the forest and crashed into something.
You crashed into a tree?
Someone told me Mr. Albert crashed into a flying emperor.
What a jarring victory.
All right. Enough of this. Let's get back to the program. Panaconi's Speed Cup Spheroid
Trace
Racing
and
Tournament
drift.
is now open for registration. The mightiest drivers are about to gather and fight for supreme glory together. During the event, the Trailblazer will drive a spheroid race car and participate in a racing competition.
Okay,
Different
okay.
race cars have different characteristics and
What the heck
abilities.
is this big mouth
First, let me introduce
W
you
engine kind of
super
looking
cool looking
ball?
Sea Hunter Shark with a god tier engine and supreme horsepower. It's the favorite of old-fashioned racers, guaranteed to terrify your opponents.
Oh.
The racetrack is different for each race.
Wait, is it a... Can
there
I play
will
with someone
be
else?
acceleration bands,
Can I do PvP?
deceleration bands, and different
Race with
kinds of
Masaru?
obstacles.
Yo, Masaru,
You've
I'll
got to
race
be
with
able to
you.
deal with these surprises if you want to become the
Okay.
champion.
Hey, wait, there's a car coming up.
Or can you only fight AI?
The opponent's putting on the pressure.
Okay.
But I see Hunter
It's
Shark
exactly like Mario
skillfully
Kart.
uses rockets to disrupt the opponent and employs the
Exactly like Mario
acceleration
Kart.
bands to overtake them on a turn.
That's awesome. But the spheroids don't
Okay.
move forward by rolling?
It's not like roll the hamster ball night. We can't have the driver doing somersaults in there. Anyways, as the competition progresses, we'll
Honkai
unlock
kart?
more race cars and enjoy different
Racist
racing
mini
experiences.
game.
Like what?
Wow.
Show us.
No problem. Let's look at the Lucky Car 13 Orphans. It's said that whoever drives this car
Ching
will be
Chua is
blessed
there.
by the god of games, be forever safe, and win every tile game. And there's this one with an absolutely stunning name. The Hurtador.
All these
The
cars.
Hurtador?
Look.
Well, there are die-hard fans everywhere. But I'm sure these celebrities won't mind having their likenesses printed on cars.
Nintendo lawyers are coming.
Besides,
You think so?
the Trailblazer
You think
will
this is
encounter
too much,
some old
too similar
friends
to
in this
Nintendo card?
competition. Apart from the
I think that's
owner
fine.
of these cars, I heard a certain hacker helped the Trailblazer register for this competition. Then I wish all the drivers good luck in this competition. Let us now turn to the other version events. In version 3.3, the game Legend of the Galactic Baseballer Demon King, funded by Giovanni, will have its official release. Giovanni's investments is still paying
which
off,
one is this?
and that's all thanks to the valuable suggestions the Trailblazer gave in the previous beta test. The official release of Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will
Okay.
retain the lore and setting of a little raccoon looking for a baseball bat.
In every battle
The raccoon
wave,
is you, right?
the baseballer must defeat as many enemies as possible, gain experience, and try to
Literally
increase their
marbles.
team level. After you've raised your team level, you get one chance to select a weapon or accessory. And you can raise your combat power by combining different weapons and accessories sensibly.
Wow.
After achieving max level with a weapon, and if in possession of its resonant accessory, it can ascend into a legendary weapon.
On top of that, there's one legendary weapon among the ones available this time that can be ascended further into an esteemed weapon. There are also combos between normal weapons that can become powerful twin weapons.
Lots of cool new stuff.
This is the official release after all. Lots of new content has been added since the beta version. Also, the baseballer may encounter the Demon King's minions during battle. Defeat them for a chance to open chests and increase your combat power. After completing all the trials of one planet, the baseballer will receive one ultimate bat fragment. In the final battle, the baseballer will need to use the reforged ultimate bat to fight the ultimate enemy.
So it's just a...
Black Cloak
I think
Demon
we have
King.
played this minigame
Mr.
before.
Giovanni has
There's like
great
a
hope
special
that the
skill that you
official
can
release
activate
of the
in
Legend
during
of the
the battle.
Galactic Baseball
We have done this before, I think.
bring the Trailblazer Supreme.
Adrenaline!
In version 3.3, Divergent Universe Protean Hero will also have an update. and the
Protean
remaining
Hero.
6 Golden Blood Spoons will be released.
New Divergent
A new
Universe,
buff
guys.
system. What's the trick this time?
Everybody
In the 6
loves
goals that
Divergent
come
Universe,
with the
right?
Divergent Universe Protean
Am I
Hero
right?
update. The
this your
duration
favorite,
of
guys?
one full day can be reduced, making day and night switch more frequently.
Beta before.
This means that more Golden Blood Spoon effects will be triggered as day and night switch over.
Day and night cycle.
Oh, so you're saying we should take advantage of how often day and night switch and reap the buffs to deal more
I need
damage.
to switch day and night
Indeed.
more often, is it?
So out of the 6 new schools, what will you choose, Mr. Albert, as an expert of the Divergent Universe?
This is a bit difficult. I'll pick Throne of Worlds to have a go first. I believe that when day and night switch over,
You already grinded to
Throne of
Act 7,
Worlds will
finish
allow
already?
my allies
Wow.
to deal more damage.
How
Day
long
and
do you
night do
took,
switch
Masaru?
very frequently here, so the team
You
will
just
have
do it
more
one day?
chances to deal damage.
Relying on the field effect is pretty interesting.
There are more interesting things where that came from. For example, the chemical
Nothing
arts
about
of the
baseball for the
Bow Rift
baseballer?
can turn discarded and destroyed curios into
Yeah, I don't
cosmic
think they'll put like a
fragments.
baseball game, right?
Sounds like there will be new dimensions to consider in the future when it comes to strategizing.
You see, the Divergent Universe's strategy system also includes a new function to share strategy codes. Trailblazers can use a strategy code to directly import a strategy
Oh.
in the game.
It will
Strategy
be even
code.
easier to find a specific strategy.
True.
Wait, I can copy people's one?
Okay, now let's take a short break. The show will resume when we're back.
Okay, one more code. SAJ 4K LZ LD MW3. Alright, all the codes have been delivered right here. 3 codes, guys. Oh man, it's kind of should I get Hyacinth? Should I get that? Kind of deciding between these two. Who are you guys pulling though, for real? I'm kind of curious, right? Who are you guys planning to get?
Welcome back.
I know what's up next.
Between
It's gonna be that good old
those two in
friend,
version
Gift of
3.3.
Odyssey.
Indeed. Behold and rejoice.
Nice.
The Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events will also return in this version. Completing them will earn you double rewards.
Okay.
We also have some new materials to introduce to everyone. Stagnant Shadow
So it's just
Shape
Ascension
of
for
Deep
one.
Sheaf will come
Pull for Pink
online.
Barbara.
And you can obtain the Ascension material
Saber?
Invasive
Oh, that one's
Clot
later. I'm talking
for
about this
physical
version, right?
characters upon completing the challenge.
You will skip both?
Cavern of Corrosion,
Fine
Path
on.
of Thunder Surge will also open soon.
Oh wait.
Complete its challenge to obtain the 2 relic sets. Warrior Goddess of Sun and
2 more
Thunder
new relics already?
and Wave Strider Captain.
Oh, how many of you
In
guys are pulling
terms
for
of
Herta?
system optimization,
The Herta.
the relic storage limit will be increased to 3,000 in version 3.3.
3,000!
To a bigger backpack.
No more
Now I
2,000.
can hoard more treasures and relics in there.
The red notification reminder in the game will also be optimized.
3,000.
The repeated red notification
Let's
dots
go.
that trailblazers see when switching devices
We were just
will be
bitching about this
significantly
earlier.
reduced, and
I
the
was just
logic
bitching
behind
about the
some
space.
counterintuitive
Now we're getting
notifications
more
will
space.
also be optimized.
Dash listen, guys.
Yes.
Guys, can you guys put the meme
Alright,
dash listen?
That brings us to the end of the version 3.3
3,000.
special
Why
program.
not make it 4,000,
It's
right?
time to call it a day. We'll see everyone next time.
Pulling Barbara for your castle. Okay, so only 1 quality of life. You want Saber, but where is Rin? You're pulling for Herta? There's no Herta though. We have never seen this before. What's happening? Space power creep. You might pull for the Herta. Yeah, if you guys don't have Herta yet, like at least get 1 copy of Herta, I would say, right? But yeah, I don't know how strong would Saber be, right? How strong would Saber actually be? So player friendly. Only 1 quality of life. Yeah, I think it's much more smaller patch, right? We need more space in Girls Frontline 2 too. Girls Frontline 2, do you really need more space? I haven't run out of space yet. It is a bit annoying though. More space means you don't have to clear things as often, right? But that's what it is, right? That's what it is. So what do you guys think overall of the patch? Like, be honest, what do you guys think, right? Because at the end of the day, now that the drama has solved, now that everything ends, now that everybody is happy, everybody is coming back to Honkai Star Rail, am I right? All of you guys are happy. All of you guys are going to come back and you're going to make Honkai Star Rail from 100 million to 200 million. Space for what? Space for more sets of things that you can farm. It's a farming game after all, right? Mid AF? No, it's not. It's not mid AF, come on. Pretty mid? Are you guys sure about pretty mid? I thought it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pink Barbara. Okay, the boss is cool, right? Let's look again, right? Let's look again. The boss. The boss is probably the coolest thing.
My ancestor, Seliosi the
Chinese?
Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky
No
and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues
You're pretty
to
happy,
this day.
free to play, enjoy. No more global classic.
Miss Hyacinth.
How many filler patch in a row?
Let's have a break.
I don't know.
Guide with the Rainbow Bridge.
Is the current patch filler patch though? Not this one, the current one that we have right now. Is that filler patch? I feel like it's not. If the story is 8 hours, I don't think it's filler patch, right?
Restore the skies. Chrysos Era's flame-chased
So
journey
cool, man.
is nearing its end. Friends, let us soar together.
So cool.
Seriously, where did they hide that thing?
If only her chest was bigger. So she's like inspiration from the Flash.
Don't fight so I can leave early.
But she's waifu. The Flash waifu.
Our cute play session is over. We'll take it up.
Oh shoot, she just got kidnapped.
Leave this to casters and me.
Look at this, look at this. Final.
Baby, Celiosi.
Why is it that?
Witness the will of
Why not?
humanity.
I am the blazing
Look at that.
sun destined to rise.
Oh my goodness. Oh my, Firenon is so cool, man. Guys, don't you guys want to pull for Firenon instead? Is Cypher faster than Facial? Is Cypher faster than Facial? Facial is power creep. Nobody use Facial anymore. Look at this, look at this. Look at this, alright? Facial, right? Where is it? Why is it lagging? They didn't say what this does. Why wouldn't they say it, right? I don't want to look up leaks. Why wouldn't they just... Okay, look at this, guys. Look at this, alright? Apex characters. So where is Facial? Right here. Fallen off. Fallen off the grace. The events have been total duds. It feels like do story then grind relics for 6 weeks. That's just what it is, right? New artifact is OP. That's what people always say, right? That's what people always say about the new artifact. Soon Facial will be below below Blade. Facial is going to be like Jingliu. You know how Jingliu used to be here? This is where Jingliu used to be. Jingliu used to be here. Now Jingliu is like here. That's life, you know? Life is all about getting phased out. Now why is it all about getting phased out, right? You might not like it, but that's just how it is, right? Gotta wait for Jingliu's buff. Well, is there... They did promise the buff. Yeah, that's true, right? They did promise that. But when is it going to... What's the date that it's going to happen again? I feel like they promised one time and that's pretty much it. Power creep rail. I know the power creep is annoying. I get it. But it's just be life. Life is all about power creep. I feel like it is, right? When I first played this game, Welt was meta. Well, people was arguing about Welt versus Kafka. You guys remember back then? People were arguing about Welt versus Kafka. Now you don't even mention them anymore. You mention Kafka? You're a noob. You're a noob, you're right. Patch 3.4? That's the thing though, right? That's during the Fate collab buff.
Nothing but a boy.
Why so long for a buff, eh? Does it need to be that long, guys?
What a crow.
Should I get Herta Eidolon, guys? I hear some people are getting Herta Eidolon. If I get Herta Eidolon... Oh, this is pretty good actually. HP percent boots with crit damage. Wait, this is pretty good actually, what the heck? Am I getting some good ones finally? Not that good. Let me look at this, right? Because right now, if I were to get Herta Eidolon, right? When the enhanced skill calculates the number of interpretation stacks, additionally, doesn't seem that strong. Counts 50%. Okay. I think I would rather get weapon. The Herta E2 is pretty good. After the Herta enters battle, I'll use ultimate. Gains 1 inspiration stack. Advance the next action. Okay. The speed of erudition characters in the team increased by 12%. Oh, that one is quite good actually. 12%. Honkai Star Rail was good when 10k damage was good. Gamble Girl was OP. Oh, you mean Qing Chue? Shouldn't I get Herta's Light Cone? That's true. Should I get Herta's Light Cone? Because I'm using this Light Cone. You might be like, why am I using this Light Cone? Because I follow Pre-1. Every time update keeps power creep. That's the point. If you play a power creep game, why would you not expect power creep? What's a Light Cone do again? Let me see. Masaru, you got the Light Cone, right? Is it good? I should get it while she's still tier. Or should I get Aglaia? Because Herta rerun in the first half, Aglaia rerun in the second half. Should I get... Because Aglaia is tier 0. Aglaia is tier 1 in Pure Fiction. Wait, Anaxa is that good? Why is Anaxa so good in Apocalyptic Shadow, guys? Can somebody explain? Why Memory of Chaos is not that high? Okay, Pure Fiction because he is AoE, right? But why Apocalyptic Shadow he's like so good? T0 thanks to dude. Okay, but why is the dude so good? Maybe I should get the dude instead, right? You see, I don't even know. Should I pull for the dude? Should you pull for Aglaia rerun? Should you pull for Herta weapon? Should you pull for Hyacinth because she looks like Barbara and everybody here loves Barbara? Should you get the cat girl because the cat girl is Natalie? I feel like the cat girl is probably the worst out of the bunch because I feel like she's going to be the first one to get power creep. I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. We are playing in the power creep game, right? I feel like the cat girl might actually be the first one to get power creep. Or should I wait for a Saber? Alright, get Saber weapon? Or should I pull for Painon? You get what I'm saying? Like, who? Don't I have Sunday? I do have Sunday. He's like Silver Wolf on roids and has a dong. I know, right? So should I get him for the dong? As a dong ding dong lover? That's kind of rough, right? Easy to break toughness in Apocalyptic Shadow. Just save for Saber. See, that's what everybody wants you to believe. Just save for Saber, right? But what if Saber is mid? Get what I'm saying? If Saber is mid, then that's just it's not too good, right? As a Zolong Dong lover, effect hit rate, is this still good, guys? If you go into HP percent, this is good. Okay. Too bad there's no crit damage. But if you go into crit rate, this is good. Oh. If Saber is mid, then get Finon. But I don't want to get dude. You get what I'm saying? I would rather get... Because you already get free Archer. Lots of people claiming Cypher is gonna be trash. Okay, we talk about Cypher a little bit, right? We look at the stuff. But here's the thing, right? Flat HP. Should I still keep this, guys? Is it still good? Let me see. My current ring, that's a ring, right? My current ring for 3B. My 3B's ring is 2 HP, 1 crit rate. 2 HP, 1 crit rate. Huh. Casteries? 4 HP, 1 crit rate. It's not replacing my Casteries ring. It might be able to replace the 3B ring. Stop with the leak. Leak can never be stopped because everybody here loves leaks, right? League is like a double standard, right? People pretend to say that they don't like League, but the truth is they actually like League. They just say it because it makes them look bad, right? Because it's like in the wrong. What if Saber will never rerun? You remember when people talk shit about Lingsha? Do people talk shit about Lingsha though? Huh. You wish you could trade Sunday for Cypher or Black Swan. Are you sure you want to trade Sunday for Black Swan? Like that's the last character you want to trade for. Out of all the characters you want to trade for Black Swan. Are you for real, bro? No way you're for real, right? All the characters, your Black Swan. Black Swan. Okay, look at this, right? Look at this. League lovers. Look at this, right? We try to be fair, alright? We try to be fair.
The Sky Titan have been lost. Some claim that they are now hiding in the depths of the Eye of Twilight.
Though this place now lies empty and lifeless, we may still glean the Sky Folk's past glory and wisdom from the traces left behind by time.
Don, and my mood,
Healing isn't all.
3.3. Hey, stop! Let us continue. But there
Hardly seen Miss
Cypher.
Similar interests.
Cypher's charisma, but serious hurts. Well, them ain't getting the
Okay, we see what she can do
unrestrained
again.
life.
That's true.
Because I feel like she was quite...
It was only thanks to
Is
How do you use of a cancer?
Stop yapping!
It's that much.
Where's the skill?
Quantum character following the path of nihility.
Okay.
While in battle, I prioritize inflicting the enemy with the highest max HP on the field. With
So
a
basically she will attack the enemy with the highest max HP, is it? Based on what she say?
Let's get on with it then. I'm a quantum character following the path of nihility.
Okay.
While in battle, I prioritize inflicting the enemy with the highest max HP on the field. With a
So she basically flipping enemy of the highest max HP. This patch has no free pulls. Wait, you're actually right. Wait, you're actually right. There's no free pulls in this patch. Why is that? Is there no like 10 free pulls? Every patch usually they will give, right? Maybe they think that, okay, we need to milk as the players as much as they can. Because right now is, yeah, I never thought of that.
special state. When allies attack the enemy in that special state,
Okay.
I record the damage allies dealt to the enemy. And
So basically we put the enemy in the special stat, and then when you attack that particular enemy, Cypher records the damage.
perform follow-up attacks on that enemy.
Wait. Does it have to be follow-up? It doesn't have to be follow-up, right? It can be any sort of damage.
Following the path of nihility. While in battle, I prioritize inflicting the enemy with the highest max HP on the field. With a special state. When allies attack the enemy in that special state, I record the damage allies dealt to the enemy and perform follow-up attacks on
Oh, there
that
is, there
enemy.
is.
Record. Are you saving up for something astronomical?
Bingo. When I use my ultimate,
Okay.
I will additionally deal true damage to the enemy based on the damage value I've recorded.
Whoa! Does that mean when allies have dealt damage to the enemy, the higher the total damage is, the more additional true damage Miss Cypher will deal?
That's called borrowing other people's strength.
So basically she is okay, Cypher can never be a main DPS, right? She's always a side DPS or sub DPS because she relies on someone else to do damage, and then she will do a follow-up damage, and then she records that damage. And then when she uses ultimate, she will basically do... So she's similar to Wakamo in a way from Blue Archive, right? Something like that. I think Wakamo and... What's the girl with the... Kana, right? Basically you shoot the enemy and then you basically record that damage during that duration and stuff. But the problem is because like team building wise there's not enough room. I guess you have to bring somebody like you cannot do like a 2 to 3 support then, right? That team that you use in Cypher has at least 2 DPS for you to basically maximize it. So it's quite niche, right? Because she doesn't she's not compatible with a lot of characters. For example, you can never put her with Yunli or Clara because Yunli and Clara relies on the enemy to hit you to be able to counter, right? So you are not able to, you know, you need somebody that's fast, you need somebody that can do a lot of hits, preferably. I don't know if it counts or not. If like a Fei Xiao, for example, right? I wonder if it counts, right? Because when Fei Xiao do her follow-up, does Cypher also do that? Because does a follow-up for other characters trigger? Because maybe she's good with Fei Xiao, but then Fei Xiao is a single target. Here they showcase with Acheron.
Damage to the enemy.
Let me hear that again.
Attacks on.
Out of glass eye.
Quantum character following the path of nihility. While in battle, I prioritize inflicting the enemy with the highest max HP on the field, with a special state. When
Okay.
allies attack the enemy in that special state, I record the damage allies dealt to the enemy, and perform—
So she record the damage that allies dealt. So the ally had to do a lot of damage, right?
the enemy in that special state. I record the damage allies dealt to the enemy, and perform follow-up attacks on that enemy.
Record? Are you saving up for something astronomical?
Bingo. When I use my ultimate, I will additionally deal true damage to the—
I think follow-up won't count. Because I can't imagine like you have a... I can't imagine you have Fei Xiao and Mose, for example, or Fei Xiao and March 7th Hunt, and then you have her, and then every single follow-up instances she records those as well. I can't imagine that happen. I think it's just like a regular... It has to be a regular attack, ultimate, or skill, I think. It makes sense. I think it makes sense that way, right? It's hard to say. It's hard to see if that's going to be the thing that is being mentioned
based on
here,
the
right?
damage value I've recorded.
Whoa! Does that mean when allies have dealt damage to the enemy, the higher the total damage is, the more additional true damage Miss Cypher will deal?
That's called borrowing other people's strength.
But a cat always has even better plans up her sleeve in a fight. When using my skill or ultimate, I can change which target is in the special state.
So I have like one very curious thing that I have, right, is will buffs work on her then, right? Because if she records the damage that you do to the enemy, then you buffing her won't matter because the damage is fixed based upon the one to the other character. You get what I'm saying? I think it's probably an interesting concept. It might bring certain characters like Bronya back, because Bronya is a very good like single target supporter to just buff one character, in this case Acheron. But then SP could be a thing as well, right? She's giving good view to the enemies. Just pull Jiaoqiu instead of this bitch for Acheron. That's what they are showing, right? They're showing Acheron, Jiaoqiu, what's this guy's name? Aventurine. And then you put Cypher in here. What is the usual character that you put in here instead of Cypher? Usually you will have a buffer, right? You will have a buffer in the place. It's probably like Blade records HP use and release with an ult. But the thing is, I honestly don't see her value because, like, let's say this team, right? Let's say this team. Wouldn't it make sense for you to put like a Runmei or a Robin in here? I feel like specifically for this particular team, right? Like if you're talking about this particular forecast of characters, like instead of her, why use her? This can be any other supporter, right? Wouldn't a Chibi work better here? Like wouldn't a Chibi or a or something like any supporter, right? Any supporter will work better here, I feel like. So why use her instead of... I feel like where she works, any other supporter could also work in that particular slot. And is she actually an upgrade to the other supporters, right? So in the Castoris team, you don't really take out Pella. Yeah, maybe she might be an upgrade to Pella, but is she an upgrade to, let's say, Runmei in that particular team? Or I guess you don't. I guess it's not really a break team, but maybe like a... You know, any other supporter that I can... I don't even know what... I haven't used an Acheron team in so long. That's how out of touch I am. Like any of these, right? Either a Robin or even a Remembrance MC. Yeah, I think a good one would be Remembrance MC, right? Why use her here when you can use a Remembrance MC here? To buff Acheron even more. She probably proc so many debuff that she became a best in slot for Acheron. Yeah, like I think she's going to be better, but my point is she going to be that much better though? Maybe she's like a 10% to 15% better compared to Remembrance MC in this slot. Like let's say she's 10 to 15%, then you're just pulling her for this team. What about the other teams? Because supporters are much more flexible. Like you can slot in supporters like Robin, Runway, and Remembrance Trailblazer. Can you slot Cypher as easily as you can into a lot of other teams, right? It feels like flexibility is going to be an issue. Or at least I'm seeing it that way, right? I do like her concept though. I like her character overall. This one I think I'll skip. Flat HP. Defense. Ooh. Oh man, if only there's a flat HP. This one is okay. This one's alright. Speed, you don't want speed. Ruin things. If your team can output mad damage, it will be good. Yeah, like I don't have. If I have Jiaoqiu, maybe I can get it for my Acheron team, right? But I don't have Jiaoqiu. My Acheron team is I'm still doing Acheron, Kafka, Black Swan, and then Fu Xuan. I don't even have Aventurine. So there's a lot of characters that I can see how she can be It feels like she's only beneficial for people that have a lot of characters, or like whales that have a lot of characters to improve their team even more. I don't think Cypher is good for free to play. Like I feel like if you are free to play, you're a low spender. I think you pull for her. Her value is not as high. Based on me seeing, cause like you need to look at the other casts that they are having, right? In the version 3.3, there's the Herta rerun as well. There's Hyacinth as well. Now Hyacinth, maybe you might argue that if you don't have Casteries, right, you skip Casteries because you're trying to boycott the global passive, and I get it, right? You're on team #boycott Honkai Star Rail because you are hating on the global passive. So that means you skip Hyacinth as well. Makes sense, right? But the Herta though is also there rerunning. So wouldn't that be a better option if you don't have the characters? If you want to fix the rampant power creep, they have to add side grades. I don't think they should add anything, right? Because right now adding too much stuff is going to complicate the games that we have.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
I think instead of adding more things, the priority for them is to make sure the game is fun for new players, number one, and make sure that it's not too pay to win, right? Make sure some teams work. Make sure that we have options for, 4 stars would be nice, but I don't think they will add any more 4 stars, right? They really need to consider, the viability of some of those. Ew, defense. Ew. She's going to be based on your characters or team stats. If you got good stats in your team's damage. If she outputs 100% of the damage, that's already double the team damage. It is double the team's damage, but supporter would also do more, right? It would do almost equal, right? Maybe not more, maybe like almost equal. Acheron E0 need 2 other Nihility in the team. Yeah, that's true. So that's why they are showcasing her with Acheron. Like what other team could she fit in though? That's not an Acheron team, for example, right? I don't know why when triple the last goals are under. The reason why it's under is because so that you can't see it. And when you can't see it, it's always going to be it's easier for you to miss things, right? So it's like you need to think of a scummy billionaire company's perspective. Is there a selector for limited units in Honkai Star Rail, or units like 3B is rerun only? I think it's rerun only. You can never get 3B anymore, right? That's just how it is.
Open sesame. Time to twirl. Endless riddles. Nothing but a ball.
I have a feeling 3D might rerun next patch. 3.4. Right, 3.4 might rerun.
Riding the west wind, away we go! Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Go, go, go! Human creations! Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Time to twirl!
What is Painon again? I haven't. I'm a bit worried, right? Because like, how do I say this? Usually when they rerun old characters, that means the new characters are getting power creep. So I saw that they are rerunning the Herta. Does it mean the Herta will get power creep by Painon or something? Like that's the impressions that I'm getting, right? Because why so fast? Why so fast rerun? Agleya as well, right? Both the Herta and Agleya are getting rerun, which is kind of insane. Ooh, blubbering a lot. Okay, so let's see. Back to this. Am I the only one that not getting anything? Is it normal to not get anything? AOE meta might be over soon. Okay, let me double check, right? Painon is going to be a... What type of character is it? Destruction? What is that, guys? Destruction what? Dude meta is coming soon. AOE... Destruction is still AOE though, right? 2815 on the live stream video. It seems like follow-up attacks build up her recorded thingy. Physical destruction. So it's literally Clara, right? Clara and Yunli. There's no quantum destruction yet. Why don't they do quantum destruction? Why is always physical? Erudition plus she is an emanator, which are usually viable for very long. I don't think that's how it works. Isn't Acheron an emanator? I think Acheron has fallen off though, right? Going to fall off even... Oh shoot, it went down even more. In pure fiction. Dude meta? Okay, when waifu meta, you complain. When lolly meta, you complain. When dude meta, you complain. So what is it that you want, huh? What is it that will make you not complain? Everything, you complain. So what is wrong if one dude is meta? Like what is the last dude that's meta? There's not my DEI. Because he's a DEI character, we don't count him, right? We don't count him. There's a quantum destruction. And who might that be? Am I missing someone? Trans meta? Okay, chill out, right? We don't need to do trans meta. Flat defense, attack, HP. Too many dudes in 1 year? No, for real though, what was the last meta dude that's not my DEI? I can't think of any actually. Was it Blade? Was it Mid-Genti? No, it was Boot Heal. Oh, Aventurine. Right? Aventurine was the last one. Besides My DEI, it was Aventurine. There was like actually meta. But then to be fair, there's no... They haven't released a... They haven't released a... Right? They haven't released another like a defender. Sunday but not DPS. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Sunday is not DPS, right? Try to erase Clara from meta. Was Clara one of the few characters they were getting buff? Like amongst those characters they were getting buff, I think I don't think Clara was one of it, right? Because that's what they mentioned previously. Clara is going to be a little bit you know, a little bit different. So the thing is right now, right, with all of these characters, let me see, right? Honkai, Star Rail. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a new Hugo trailer. Wait, why did nobody remind me about Hugo trailer, guys? Hugo is coming, guys. Who is hype? Who is hype? HP percent crit damage. Okay, we lock that up. We lock that up for now. No. Hugo or not, guys? Is there any other characters that deal flat damage? So many dude haters, so I'm afraid to tell you. So you're afraid to tell me because you're scared that the dude haters are going to rise up. These dude haters, they are everywhere, is it? You turn left, there's a dude hater. You turn right, there's a dude hater. You go out of your house, dude haters. You go to work, dude haters. You see the public transport, dude haters around you. Okay? That's how it is, right? If only dude haters realize that love and deep space exists. Dude haters need to chill. Dude haters need to tone it down, right? They need to tone it down. I think the problem why dude haters are prevalent right now, right? They're on the rise right now is because the rise of waifu only games like Arthur Promelia coming out soon and a bunch of other games, right? They are watching even when I'm peeing in the toilet. Finon so OP that will make dude haters become dude lovers. Okay. If that's a thing. If that's a thing, watch Twilight instead. I never actually watched Twilight. Is it good? I heard girls like it. Would I like it as a guy though? HP percent and crit rate. It's not that impressive, but I can try it. Too flat. Ooh. Ooh, you never get anything good, man. They're probably like 1% of the community, but the loudest. Ellen Joe more than Hugo. Okay, okay, whatever, man. Yeah, speaking of the other one. What was the other drama, right? So many cool characters coming out. Finon, Archer, Saber. So many cool stuff. Wait, this guy went down. Let me see. After this, let me try out the Pure Fiction or something, right? I'm surprised they moved down Fushen in Also, she moved down evenly across the board. I wonder if a character with their exclusive light cone, are they still ranked the same, right? Because some of the characters, if they have that exclusive light cone, they should be in the higher tier, I think. There's a new MOC soon. I haven't even done the current event, man. I should just open it up and just tackle it first. Saber looks cool. Yeah, I think she looks cool too. HP percent, okay. Well, it's not bad, but I knew that was gonna happen. You can finally retire your Fushan. The only way for you to retire your Fushan if you are a dude lover and you have Aventurine. But it's going to be hard. Unless you get Hyacinth, right? Hyacinth is important. Ice damage boost. I'm gonna delete some of this. Wholesome drama. Let me try my luck here. Sometimes you have to gamble. Never getting Fushan cause broke. Yeah, but right now you can get her, right? You can choose her to be one of the 4. And then you can try your luck on her. Oh no, that's not worth it. Yeah, at that point that's not worth it. 1 crit rate, 1 defense percent. Okay, if the last one become crit rate, I think this one can be worth it still. I'm willing to gamble. No, then it's not worth it. Then in that case, that one is out of the window. Okay, this one though. I don't mind the flat HP and crit damage percent. Now if the last one is crit rate, oh no, break effect. Is it worth it? I feel like it's not worth it. Getting cuck? Getting cuck is part of life, right? It's like an RNG thing. You get cuck, you still got Himeko and Japart. I haven't used I'm gonna be real, I haven't used Japart. Because like, why would I, right? Why would anyone use Japart? There's just no reason to. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm curious what the Redditors have to say, right? What do the Redditors have to say, guys? Oh shoot, there's something in my ear. Because if you are a Redditor, now's a good time to write essays. I feel like there's no better time than now. So this one is 6 days ago. Archer as soon as he joins my team. Isn't that Thanos? Wait, this is not sorted by the Return of the Fire Trailblazer. Damn, that's actually true, man. So 3.2 is quantum win, 3.3 is quantum win, 3.4 is quantum win. Now it is inverted though, right? Quantum win, win quantum. But then 3.4 we also have a Finon, which is physical, right? So it's not completely accurate because there's still going to be a new cast of characters still, right? So that part is a little bit inaccurate. Oh yeah, what's happening? I heard there's a drama that people are like, getting Archer for free has you worried. Worried for what? What are you worried about? Quantum win for 3 patches. They are pushing out an agenda. I don't know if they are pushing an agenda or not. But as long as, you know, as long as people are happy, right? Ugly, wide skirt, not same as original. Just let original artists draw. So are people complaining about Saber's the art? Because I don't think they are, right? I thought this one looks cool. I look at this art, I'm like, okay, this one looks pretty cool. It looks nice. I saw some people complaining about the boots or something, right? Let me see. Rin, okay. It's time. Are people actually complaining? How is she win? Okay. Let me look at this. Didn't expect such reaction from Fate fandom. It's okay to not like the design, but come on, it's basically Saber Lily design. Don't paint this as a blasphemy. Nasu is not writing the COLLAB stories, supervising it. The 100 line took more of his time than this. So yeah, there are a lot of people complaining about the characters. They kept Artoria and Archer's design. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. People complaining about Saber's skirt when this literally happened. Such a waste to be in Honkai Star Rail. What? She's win because like the wind, she also blows. Is the 0.1% players? Him being free will most likely mean he's going to be meh. Really? Is that how it works? I feel like they can also be strong, right? The artist is very fine, don't really care about the armor because Saber could look any good in anything almost she wore the suit. Is Satsuki a mask pull? She's very strong. I wouldn't say she's a mask pull. Saber covers her Excalibur and wind to conceal it. Okay, let's see what this one says, right? I find the situation of FGO and Honkai Star Rail fandoms funny. Some FGO fans want Saber to have romantic interactions with Kalos, just to piss off Shiro fans. While Honkai Star Rail people complain that Saber doesn't have her armor and is sexualized. Oh, because she doesn't have her armor, that's why people complain, is it? This one looks really good, man. This art is like as good as it gets. No Lilia skin for Clara. Is there skins in Honkai Star? Oh, there is skins. I almost forgot. There is skins in Honkai Star Rail. The only one character that have skin in Honkai Star Rail. Which is very weird, right? Honkai Star Rail actually has skins. But guess who the skins belong to? A character that people seldom use. Reservation March 7. Now if you switch to the hunt, you don't get to use the skin. That's what you get, sucker! It's kind of stupid that the skin is locked to the path. Why is it locked to the path? That skin should release in 1.1. I feel like if you want to give a skin, just let everybody use the skin, right? Let the skin be someone that you can... It shouldn't make sense that you are locking it. You can't lock skins, man.
Finally, some recognition for training.
Artoria attire is fine, but people argue her element should be imaginary because of the color.
Finally, some recognition for training my butt off. Finally, some recognition for training my butt off.
Wow. That is so cool, man. So what are the other complaints? What did they do to her design? I love Saber's design. I don't understand the head. This is a new outfit and should be thankful. The head is beyond unnecessary. I can't wait for Saber to arrive. Original design, but short skirt. LOL, this is so bad. Yeah, it seems like quite a lot of people are not liking it. I'm quite surprised. I thought like it's fine, right? Sometimes it seems like a lot of people just look for things to complain. I'm not sure if they are looking for things to complain or because they are just hardcore fans that don't like altercation in things. Greatest character of all time. Saber canonically can change outfit by will. Look at Fate Zero with her using a suit. This outfit is just another spirit origin dress for the Honkai Star universe. Any servant can change their spirit origin. Yeah, it's like a mix, right? Some people say they like it. Some people say they don't like it, right? The best reason I can explain why she is wind is because the sword is invincible, but she swung is a gust of wind would appear. I don't really care about her element that much, but I don't think it's people hating on her element being wind. I think it's just people think there's too much wind element. I could be wrong though, right? It makes more sense it should be imaginary for the sake of argument, but they wasted a big opportunity not adding Shiro, cause it would suit the crossover more. Do you think Shiro is more famous than Saber? Because I mean, like, you know, like, we gotta be more truthful here, right? Like, I think stop putting your bias aside and just ask yourself who is the most famous Fate character. It has to be Saber, right? Why would people put Shiro? Nobody really knows Shiro, right? Every Twitter response ever. Extreme majority of JP players love the new outfit. They don't like it, but watch Honkai Star Rail revenue break limits. Yeah, I feel like this collab is going to be an insane one, right? When is the collab date? The next version, right? After 3.3. So somewhere in June. Somewhere in June-ish. For me, it looks fine, but for sure, they're gonna add original outfit like people complain here, pretend that doesn't exist. So mostly people just upset about the skirt and armor, right? The skirt and armor. She's weird because she farted. Farted? I don't watch Fate at all, and I only know Saber. Yeah, I think people that people know Saber because Saber is like an iconic character. Like, you know how people know Pikachu, right? It's like if you collab with Pokemon, you gotta put Pikachu. I mean, it makes sense, right? You can complain about why would you put Pikachu? Why would you put Bulbasaur? Bulbasaur is better. Why would you not put Gengar? Gengar is better. Come on, like what are we talking about? Of course you gotta put Pikachu. You know, you gotta put the most famous, the iconic character, right? You don't put Bulbasaur. That's just what it is. As much as you love Bulbasaur, it wouldn't make sense. You have to put the most famous character. Gengar, this. If you put Gengar, you put anything else, it's not going to work. Nobody's going to know those characters, right? You could give a shout that Gilgamesh is as popular. Emiya being in there is fine, but there's no way we will get UBP. You put Magikarp. Also, I'm not sure if I am late. Early secrets will be going on for 2 hours. That's just how. Also, I'm not again, right? One more thing is you guys need to understand, like, with collabs, we don't know if like they get to choose even, right? It might not even be Hoyoverse that gets to choose. Maybe like the deal in this case the Fate developers or the Fate the IP owners, right? Maybe they are the one that have to say in everything. Maybe they are the one to say, okay, you gotta put you know, Saber and Archer, because they can only do like so much characters, right? They are doing 3 characters in the version 3.4. They are doing Saber, they are doing Archer, they are doing Finon. Alright. Justia in Brown Dust 2 reminds of Saber. Not really though. But I can see what you're saying. For me, not really, but I can see what you're saying. Oh shit, I forgot to use the codes. Well, let me remind you guys again about the codes. Make sure you guys are using the codes. Pin, pin, pin. Pin this, pin there. 300 gems, guys. Or 300 Stellar Jets. Make sure you guys are using it, because this code actually expires in 24 hours. So if you don't use it now, it's gonna be FOMO Momo. Okay. Another missed opportunity is not including one REP from FGO Mesh or Ishtar. Would have worked great too. I don't even know who that is actually. I'm gonna be real. Honkai Star Rail waifu gotta be paid. Who is gonna be pulling for Dude? Dude is essential. Because if you don't have Dude, then I don't know actually. For FGO, I think it's a bit different, right? Fate has very good anime, right? If you, I saw one of the anime. I forgot which one. The animation is really good. What is the dark skin girl again? I saw the one with her. It's quite. The anime animation is really high quality. Okay, give me a moment. Let me log into Hoyo Lab. Hoyo Lab. Boom. Bam. Honkai Impacted. Tears of Themis. Unless you go for more Archer dupes. Oh, you can do that, is it? Huh. They added more. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, right? Because they are going to add more banners and you are going for dupes or weapons, right? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So if that's the case, you gotta be careful with those. Unlimited Blade Works, it could only be Saber and Archer. If it was Grand Order, is it Unlimited Blade Works? Let me see again. Is Fate Stay Night though? Is Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works? Or is that like a different term? Oh, even under Fate Stay Night there's multiple different ones, is it? I didn't know. I thought there's like, there's Fate Stay Night, there's Fate Grand Order, there's Fate different one. I didn't know inside Fate Stay Night there's multiple different subcategories, is it? Is Unlimited Blade Works like a different category, subcategory inside Fate Stay Night? Yeah, I'm not familiar with that, right? UBW. Yeah, like hopefully the collab goes well, right? Because if the collab goes well, but I saw the advertisement for her. She looks really good, right? Which is the one? This one. This. Oh shit, where do you find it again? The one that they show the picture of her like, yo, Kafka Fumo. Yo, I love Fumo, man. Kafka handbag. Handbag is for girls. Jingliu Fumo. Blade Fumo. Okay, okay. You come. They sit train together. Wholesome. Okay, how do you get these, guys? How do you get the Fumo? Official merchandise available. Plush toys. Fumo Momo. Okay, as a Fumo fan. What's this? Oh, it's the official art. Where is it again? The one that I saw. I didn't saw the concert the other day. Yeah, this one, this one. Looks really nice. I think it looks really nice. The animation, right? I wish they would show the Archer's animation as well. Just search Fumo on Temu. I think it's harder to get. Temu has some stuff, but not everything, right? I wonder what will Archer's one look like, right? You hate Rin as a character. I'm glad she will not be in it. But the absence of Gigamesh ruins the potential of this collab. I think you can only add so much characters, right? You add 2 characters. How long before she gets power crap? Ooh-oh. Now power creep is going to be a problem. And I get it that a lot of people are causing drama for power creep. I understand. But here's the thing, right? Is it that big of a deal though? Which event is this, guys? Hope Archer got his team OST when he's NP play.
The good news with the whole city.
Archer is shit. He doesn't get a teaser. Archer is shit and he doesn't get a teaser. That's just what it is. Wait, who is this? Is this an old event? Okay, the 2 of us handling. Yeah, curious about Archer animation. Yeah, me too. I watched all of the Fate Stay Night verse anime in the past, and I would say the animation is pretty good. That's the thing, right? So this is the one that, oh, I think I know this one. I was hoping they were going to add maybe Medusa, or commonly known as Writer. Maybe they might appear as an NPC in the game, I'm not sure, right? Like NPC in the story, but not as pullable characters. Does that make sense? I wonder if they will do that, right? We don't know how the story is going to be like. Is there even story even, right? Because I remember when Aloy has a collab in Genshin, there's no story, right? Aloy you just claim from your mailbox and that's it. Was there story? Was there like an Aloy special story or stuff? Going to be her task work. Okay. Morning starlight. So I just auto and get all the Primo gems. Stellar jets. Okay, I'm glad everything is unlocked. Dwarf, okay, I think we have done this before, right? Will there be a Fate Stay Night collab part 2? Please choose. Ooh, eliminate 2 waves of enemies within 5 cycles. Okay, if I can use the character, why would I not use... Actually, how do you build a My Dai team? I don't even know how do you do a My Dai team. We need a healer, man. You cannot have a healer. Will I play more Expedition 33? Of course. Why would I not play it? You think I buy the game to not play it? Like, come on, of course when you buy a game you play it, right? Like, what kind of question is that? I don't even understand the question. Wait, what? How did I even lose? No way you just lose, right? My Dai and Sunday. No? No, even I know you don't put My Dai with Sunday, right?
I am struck.
Yeah, there will not be Fate Stay Night Collab Part 2. It will not be happening. You rather be FGO or Apple Cryfa, cause it will be so high. Wow. Especially when it's NP, how long it take to finish.
I'll crush them all.
NP. Did I end up getting something good on my Brown Dust 2 Infinite Draw? No, I actually did not, right? So the reason is, alright, I'm gonna be real, right? Yesterday, actually after I end stream yesterday, we were playing the, what was I playing? I was playing the, Ethereal Restart. After I end stream, I was feeling a bit uncomfortable actually. So I have a little bit of indigestion, you know, like sort of like a heartburn, sort of, in a way. So I just went out for a walk, and while I was walking, suddenly a food poisoning came, and I vomited all over in the grass near my house outside. Okay, so you might be wondering what did I vomited, right? So it was very disgusting, right? But as you are vomiting, you can hear you can basically smell the what was that? I can smell some salted egg chicken that I ate earlier, right? So it must be like a food poisoning thing, because the last time I had you know, I've had that happen. It was a while, right? But I'm glad I got that out from my system. So that's just what it is, right? So the vomiting part is like, you know, that's just part of life, right? Sometimes when you got food poisoning, you just gotta do what you gotta do. I thought I had to go to the hospital, but luckily I don't have to. So even until today, I still feel a little bit of indigestion, right? But after I stream, I definitely felt better, because like for most normal humans, right? If you are sick, you go to see doctor, right? But for me, if I'm sick, I just stream. So I just stream and then I'll feel better, right? So streaming is like the healing. Like you just stream, you just heal. But something else happened along the way as well, right? Salted egg, dang, very sea flavor. Yeah, it's like a salted egg butter chicken or something, right? Vomit is good. It is good except for I hope no kids were going to the playground there, right? Hopefully I feel better. I still feel a little bit like from time to time I want to like burp and stuff, but that wasn't the big problem, right? So while I was vomiting, right, and stuff, so what happened was I also have to what is this? The soul sucking job comes with its own perks. I don't take enough vitamins. Probably, right? I don't take enough vitamins, right? That one is fine, right? The vomit is whatever, right? So it's not that big of a deal. Something worse happened. So I came home, I was using my phone, I was browsing a little bit of Facebook, right? Was browsing some Facebook, and then was browsing some TikTok, right? Everybody here loves TikTok. So after I was browsing, just browse a little bit, just for about, I would say about 30 minutes, something happened to my phone, right? So it started showing this white screen. Alright, it started showing this white screen, very, very bright white screen. At first I thought like, okay, it's a small problem, so sometimes you get like weird glitches or error. I restart the phone, and guess what? It's still there. So now my phone is broken. It cannot, there's nothing that I can do. It's not even a hardware issue. I mean, it's not even a software issue. I think it's a hardware issue. I don't know how to explain it, but the entire screen is is busted, I think. I have to find the receipt to go and claim warranty. I'm not sure if there's still warranty even or not. This phone, I think I got it back in 2 years ago. So you can see now I just sign into the phone. You cannot see anything at all, alright? What phone is it? It's a Xiaomi phone. So yeah, it's like right now this entire phone, I think you cannot. I restarted it multiple times. It's not a software thing. I think it's actually, oh, can you guys see there's a line? Oh, you guys can't really see. It's too bright for you to see, but there's like a line earlier. I don't know if you guys can even, if the camera can even see, but you can sort of see. It's very hard to see from the camera, but you can sort of see that it's a very, it become a standing lamp. The entire phone cannot be used anymore. And I was very upset, right? Because I had this phone for less than, you still remember the unboxing video? Yeah, that was the one, right? And now it has a issue. So I need to figure out, I don't know if I still have warranty or not. There's a chance that the warranty is already over, because warranty is usually 1 year, right? After 1 year, they don't care anymore. So you either have to repair or you have to get a new one. Now repairing is fine, I don't mind repairing. But usually, if the repairing is too expensive, 100% screen replacement, cause this is a common hardware issue. Is it common? The funny thing is I've never dropped the phone before, right? I can understand if I drop the phone, maybe it's like a screen stuff. Have I tried taking it for repairs? I need to find the receipt first. I don't know if I still have warranty or not. I need to find the receipt to see if I still have warranty or not. If there's still warranty, then I will send it for RMA. But if it's not, if there's no more warranty, I will need to go to the shop and try to see if there's if I can repair it, right? If it's repair, I will need to find out the cost of the repair. If it's expensive, I would rather buy a new one. What phone is it? It's a Xiaomi. You can search iPhone 13 Pro Max drama. I don't need more drama in my life. I'm good. I'm more of a peaceful guy. Don't need so much drama. Outside of the Pope drama and the new Snow White Walk White drama, there's enough drama, right? And then there's a new HBO series, The Last of Us drama, right? Talking about Ellie is apparently Ellie is a father. How can Ellie be a father? Nobody knows, right? But sometimes that's just what it is. So we got one more wave and I gotta defeat more enemies. Okay, can my DI actually carry this, right? I should have bought the latest and greatest iPhone. So you think so? You think I should have bought the latest and greatest iPhone? Who made the phone? Is it Chinese children? Unless it's an iPhone, it's not that expensive. So are you saying that I should buy iPhone? Also, why is my die always low HP? Actually, because it takes its own HP, right? Stop buying flagship phone. Huh. If it's a firmware issue, it can help you. Yo, Nyan Nyan Punch, thanks for becoming a member, appreciate it, right? Stop buying flagship. Yeah, anything can happen, right? So that's just what it is. Could be humidity, could be overheat if you use for gaming. There's a lot of reasons why hardware fails. The most annoying one, faulty parts. Straight up just bad components. Yeah, the thing is I've never had this before. I've always used my phone the same, right? The other phone I've always used it for gaming as well. So I don't think it's because of gaming. It wouldn't make sense, right? Do I think Ellie is beautiful? Do I think Ellie is beautiful? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Ellie is beautiful or not. Ellie joined LGBTQ in the Apocalypse World drama. I'm not sure either, right? I should buy Infinites? Yeah, but if I buy Infinites, can you guarantee that this wouldn't happen? No, you can't. Now, even if you're an Infinix employee, right? And I get it that you are an employee, you're just trying to sell your product to me, and you're just trying to promote it in my chat. Sure, I understand, right? But just like how I'm working for Apple right now, I'm telling you guys to get the latest and greatest iPhone. But whether or not you want to push an agenda or you want to listen to the agenda is up to you guys, right? Because everybody here have an agenda to push. Pope is using iPope phone. Yeah, I think just get iPhone, right? Because if you don't get iPhone, what's the point? You don't game on the phone anymore, it degrades the product. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. You buy a product to degrade it. Infinix salesman. We got an Infinix salesman in the chat. Okay, is there a Samsung salesman in the chat, guys? I want a Samsung salesman to come out right now. Samsung salesman rise up. Where's the Samsung salesman when we need one? Make the investment to solid PC or gaming laptop. And you think solid PC or gaming laptop won't have an issue? Come on. This game looks boring AF. Okay, if you think that this game looks boring AF and you think Wuthering Wave is better, I agree with you, by the way, that Wuthering is number one. But you know what? I don't really care about your agenda, to be honest, right? So now I just care about beating this guy. I mean this girl. We're gonna use Castoris. Castoris drama, solve the issue, alright? But I need Luacha, or I just use Gallagher, I guess. Just use Gallagher. Gallagher, time. Where's Gallagher? Buy an old flagship Samsung. You should buy Note 20. What is the heck is Note 20? I don't even know. It's not even something that's still being used. Samsung is overpriced. Most high-end phones these days are overpriced. Then just buy it from Temu, right? Humidity or some devs F up the software and overheat the phone. No, it's not software, it's definitely a hardware thing. Cause you can still see through the screen, right? You heard that Gallagher is better than Luocha for Castoris. Is that right? Is Gallagher better than Luocha? I feel like it's hard to say, right? What was the reason? Why was the reason why Gallagher is better than Luocha? The new healer is better. Yeah, Hyacinth is better. Always get Hyacinth. Yo, where's my global? I don't get it. Where's my global buff? Why every time I heal they die? Do I want to test it out for you? Buy my next phone for Temu. What phone is in Temu? Let me see. What phone is available exclusively on Temu? What is Lingsha's skill again? Not the ultimate, but the skill. Gallagher's skill is heal one target, right? If Lingsha's skill is not healing, is doing damage, then I can see why Gallagher is better, for sure, right? But I don't have Lingsha, so I forgot what her skill does.
How's this taste?
The guy who said he does not game on his phone anymore has a point. He has a point. Now how do you know he has a point? Because sometimes the point is about pushing an agenda, right? So if you push an agenda, and that's what it is, right? You can never rely on somebody that you know what, never mind. I don't want to have that conversation, right? Because the conversation is gonna involve like people who are like less intelligent. Like why would you want to take advice from somebody who is less intelligent, right? Let's just use the word stupid, man. I don't like to use the word less intelligent. Let's just use the word stupid, right? Then that's kind of rude though, stupid, calling people stupid. But the thing is, like sometimes when you talk to stupid people, right? You just don't listen to them, right? That's just what it is. Do you think it takes longer to catch up to or to be competitive in the end game? End game? Here's the thing about end game in Blue Archive, right? If you care about it a lot. So when it comes to end game, right? When it comes to end game, right? You need to ask yourself, do you want to be the top esports gamer or not? Because if you want to be top esports gamer and you're choosing between Brown Dust 2 and Blue Archive, I think Blue Archive has a bit of problem with hackers. Brown Dust 2, I guess they have problem with hackers too. right? Hackers is very important, but that's just what it is. If you care about esports, I think just avoid those two entirely, right? Like, it's not something that I recommend, right? If a PDD invites me to his party, what would be your agenda if you agree? If PDD invites me to his party, would I go? Of course I would. Why would I not go to PDD's party, right? So number one is PDD, everybody knows PDD. Number two is we're the same race, right? We're both black, so of course I will go to his party, right? So like I want to prove to everyone else that I'm not racist. So you know, to be able to participate in another race's party, which I don't really usually do, right? If somebody that's like you know, of a dark skin invite me to the party, usually I'll go. Usually I will go, right? Now if you're of a different any other skin color, I will not go. Like any other skin color, I probably will not go, right? So I just try to make sure that my agenda is more about make sure that I'm not racist, because you want to be seen as a good guy. Am I staying for the after party? Would I stay at PDD's after party? I'm not sure, right? It depends if I have to stream that day or not. You heard that hurts your a-hole. Will it hurt the a-hole a lot? I don't know, right? You can go with an agenda, right? It really depends. Number 3, ain't no party like a DD party. DD party is important, alright? This streamer is too woke. Am I too woke though? I feel like most people would, right? Most people would go. Man, the HP. Too much number, guys. Too much number. It doesn't matter if you want to stay when you get drunk. How do you know you're gonna get drunk though? Yeah, I noticed the Chibi never used the skill. I would not go to a Mexican... Oh, I wouldn't go to a Mexican party. That's right. I wouldn't go to a Mexican party. I wouldn't go to a... So which party would I avoid, right? Let me think. Like some parties I would discriminate for sure. I would definitely apply 100% discrimination. Like for example, vegan party, right? Disgusting. Absolute disgusting. You invite me to a vegan party? No. I would be like, no. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to look at you. Go away, right? Just don't invite me. Don't like, yeah, we don't know each other, right? We're of different race. So that's number one, right? That I can think of. What other? Is there any form of party that I'm going to like just say no, right? Completely. Besides vegan party. I think one more is maybe the... What is the party that is exclusive to United States, right? They do this like, you know how there's a child is born? It's either a boy or a girl, they would do gender reveal party. I don't think I will go as well. Because I don't need to know your child's gender, it's not my problem, right? Why would I go to somebody's kid and why would I go to somebody's house for them to reveal their gender for the kid? Just for them to, you know, indoctrinate them to be other genders. What about nudist party? Yes or no? Nudist party is a no for me. Because most people in the nudist party, they are ugly, right? Like I don't want to look at fat women naked. Oh my god! Why would I do that? Why would I do that to myself? Go to a nudist party and look at fat women naked. I already puked yesterday. I don't want to puke again. You get what I'm saying? I'm good, right? Like people in those nudist party, they are usually not that good looking. Let's be honest, right? That's just life. What about pride party? No. No problem. What if it's a black vegan party? Okay, maybe. They want maybe, right? They want maybe, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Italian party because you enjoy their food? I don't think I've ever enjoyed Italian food actually. What are Italian food besides pasta actually? There's only pasta. I don't even know what other Italian food. What about a trans party? Trans party is kind of stupid, but why would I get invited to a trans party when I'm not trans? You get what I'm saying? Like that wouldn't even make sense because it's like If you are inviting me to a trans party, that means it's not a trans party because I'm not trans. So at that point, everybody in the party, if it's like some people in the party is trans but not everyone is trans, then it's no longer called a trans party, then I'm not going to go because like, I feel like there's already something wrong there, right? If it's a black cocktail... What? Which celebrity in the DD party is the first one you approach or talk to? Which celebrity in the DD party would I talk to first? I'm not sure actually. I'll probably just do a vlog there, right? Just record video there. Maybe not talk to anyone. Anaxa and Herta. Okay, when there's Herta, there is Lolly Herta. And there's Fu Xuan. The hell is this? Not John Cena, you won't see him. John Cena at the DD party. Pretty sure not the fat one. Yeah, like I know this sounds mean, right? And I'm not trying to single out anyone in the chat, right? But I cannot talk to fat people, right? If I see fat people and if they approach me, I usually run away. Cause like I have an allergy. Like when I stare or when I talk to a fat person for too long, I start like my HP goes down, right? My health point goes down, and then I will start falling sick. So it's like an allergy thing, right? Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a special sickness that I have. So you will rarely see me you will rarely see me like talk to anyone that's fat online, right? I mean not online, offline. Online is fine, right? On the internet I can talk to anyone, it doesn't matter. But I'm talking about in real life, right? I've tried it before, like, you know, like a fat dude approached me to sell insurance. I was like, I can't. Right, I just can't. I can never come to America. Not everyone is fat in America though, right? It's like a special sickness that I have. I don't even know how to explain it, right? It's like a very special sickness. No fatties. No, it's fine if you are there. Does it make sense? If I go to a restaurant and a fat person is there, it's fine. I just can't go near them and talk to them. So it's a bit of a weird sickness that I have. Am I a booba or a gyat enjoyer? Why do I have to be one or the other? Why can't I be both? You can be both, right? I feel like you can be both. Do you have to be either one of the two? Most people are overweight. Do they have a fat person debut? I have no idea. I don't think it's possible for that to happen. Oh, debuff. Fat person debuff. Huh. Yeah, never look at it that way. Yeah, the phone will sometimes just turn on its own like that. Like, it's so weird. Oh, can you guys see there's a line? There's a line. It's hard to see, but there is. It has to be like obese. Yeah, it has to be like obese, right? Do you guys know this YouTuber called Boogie2988? It has to be like that. It has to be like Boogie2988 standard. If it's a little bit chubby, then it's okay, right? If it's chubby, like I can survive. You know, the allergy is not that strong, right? It will only be like super strong one. You like my characters? I'm Asian Asmongold based on my answers. Wait, what? Nikokado? Nikokado, Avocado? Yeah, probably he's like... That's just what it is. That's a separate one, right? There's a trend of people promoting fat positivity, but it's dying. Why is it dying though? Why is fat positivity no longer the meta? Because if something is the meta, it should remain as the meta, right? It shouldn't just die. Boom. Anaxa is not doing that much damage. Why is Anaxa not doing that much damage? It's dying because it's overweight? Yeah, I'm not sure, right? Oh no, I didn't get... Okay, I'll take that though. I'll take that. Echoes of Storm. Oh, Agleia and Sunday. Is this more than enough? Who do I use for the fourth one? One buffer. You can't use Jingyuan together. That would be weird. Robin? Yeah, probably put Robin right there, right?
Get them!
Why is Mr. Pocky famous? Mr. Pocky is the Honkai Star Rail guy, right? I'm not sure actually. I heard there's a drama between him and who else? One more YouTuber. Wait. Did the buff go towards... Okay, the buff did go towards him. Oh no, that's a waste.
Fiends or devils.
Would I go to a Yasuke party?
This thunder.
Yasuke party.
Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of
Maybe I would.
all lies should be revealed.
Jingyuan is better because it's multi-hit,
Conflict is pitiless.
right? Your Duke fan, what's
Show
up?
no mercy.
That bro has bred with the world. Who? Tecton?
Here, this thunder.
No, I don't think Mr. Pocky drama was with Tecton. It was someone else. I think Senton Test. I'm not familiar with Senton Test. I never really watched his videos. Okay, let's see. This. Mr. Who? Is the new Silver Wolf good? Yeah, I heard it's pretty good, man.
Fiends or devils.
Yeah, it's better than...
Crush them all.
Not sure if he will get power creep or not. There's a chance... Oh, Jingyuan gets a buff, okay. There's a chance that he might be power creep. Why do I get to move so many times?
Thus our fates
How does that work?
become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
The special buff that he has.
Here, this thunder.
All lies should be revealed.
Get them.
You gotta get Sunday's buff, man.
Is that it? Conflict is pitiless.
I gotta get... Hit Jingyuan! Nice.
Show no mercy.
Ooh. Explosion.
Here, this thunder.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
I got some. Ronda 2 has plus 12 rating, what
Thus
happened?
our fates become one.
Win plus
All lies
18,
should be
right?
revealed.
Plus 18, not plus 12.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Crush them all.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Am I a whale here?
All lies should be revealed.
Which gacha game I have a whale account? Am I a whale here, guys? What do you guys think? I'm not sure if I'm a whale here or not, right?
Catadons?
I would say I'm a... I would say I'm a dolphin,
Fragile, like a wisp of silk.
maybe. Europe Kids on Google Play.
Here is thunder.
It's Google Play, right? Let me see. Some parts haven't yet, but they did came out and say this, right? Specifically, they went out and say that.
Fiends or devils,
Should I replace new Silver Wolf in 3D slot? Can that make the Herta bigger damage output?
show no mercy.
So you use 3D with the Herta, is it? I'm gonna say probably, right? Because right now, the two characters, it also depends on how you want to switch your character around. I'm guessing one of it go with Castoris, 3B go with Castoris, and then the Herta go with Anaxa, right? They will probably make the most sense. The thing is, Anaxa is also mostly being used as a what is that? He's being used as a sub DPS as well, right? So you can use them together, right? In some situations, you can do something like this, and then you can use one healer, right? That works too. But if you want to take out 3B, then you can sort in 3B to the other team. I think it's quite flexible. But you can also use him for hyper carry if you want to. It is going to be a little bit weird, but I guess it works, right? If that's what you're looking for. I'm the most free to play in Brown Dust 2. Did they update like over here as well? The Herta 3B Aventurine. Wait, how come they go and change the interface here? Oh, Jade. They do that with Jade.
At it.
Watch over you.
Very interesting.
Guide you on your path.
Thus our fates become one.
All lies should be revealed.
Oh, I only got B. So is the character not strong enough? So maybe the buff didn't go to the right person. So let me try with this then. I shouldn't bring 2 DPS.
Harmony and unison.
I thought the stage would be easy enough, but I guess they did make it so that you have to have a certain specific team before you get S and above. 3B goes with Castoris. And then put Sunday for fun. And then put Gallagher. Best team. 3B-less team. Every team needs a Remembrance MC. I only have 1 Harmony and I just want to make sure the Herta team with no Harmony not too weak. I see. Yeah, you can probably try that. I think that would work, right? Did I own a console when I was a kid? When I was a kid, right? I used to play this thing called the pen. Alright, I was a pen flicking champion in my class for 3 years straight, right? I even have a trophy, but I threw it away, right? It was a trophy created by a bunch of kids, right? We all fund $1 to it collectively, and then you know, to participate in the competition, you have to fund $1, and then the person is going to be able to obtain the trophy, and then get the trophy as it is. And you know what? Try to whoever wins will get that, right? So that's what we did as well last time. So the thing is, outside of that, the console, I will say Game Boy. I can't remember which specific Game Boy was it. I think it was Game Boy. Does it have color? I think Game Boy Color. Is it Game Boy Color? Yo, what's up, Michael Wave? The wave of the Michaels is finally here. Now, if the wave of the Michael is finally here, you know, time is about to be serious. Alright guys, make sure you guys like the stream if you guys haven't already. Okay,
Guide you on your path.
Thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Michael Wuthering is here. Michael Wuthering is.
Now crush them all!
Aglaya's best kid. I'm kinda curious now. Would they configure the same one as for Breedwen? Sunday Ho Ho. Very interesting.
The wisp of silk.
Speaking of Wuthering, I miss Wuthering already. I want to play a bit of Wuthering Wave later. And then back to some Eteria restart.
All lies shall be revealed.
Serenity is before me. I can watch over you and guide you on your path.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Thus
I
our
didn't get multi
fates
hit.
become one.
Fiends or devils? Now
How
crush
do I
them
look at my
all!
current
All
spot?
lies shall be revealed.
Usually a display in my upper right where the face cam is.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Yeah, Aglaya is actually quite strong, right?
Torment and doubt farewell.
All lies shall be revealed.
Thus our fates become one.
5 waves of enemies.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
I wonder if I get through this
Watch
particular
over
one.
you and guide you on your path.
There's more Wuthering Wave drama? Wait, really?
Stars echo.
There's a bit more now? Okay, that's interesting if there's more Wuthering Wave drama, right?
All lies shall be
Because I
revealed.
thought by now, Wuthering Wave drama would have ended.
Fiends or devils?
So it's good that the drama revived, right?
Serenity is before me.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Although I need to do the tower a little bit more as well. All your players supposedly mass reporting the new character. Which one? Lupa? Let me see. Wuthering Wave. Which new character are we talking about? Kartetia? Like if it's been mentioned on Reddit, then we can sort of look at it, right? Oh, the new character is even more hype than Kartetia, is it? 8.6k, 7.6k. Everybody seems to like Lupa. She looks like Camellia right here. If you look at this picture, she definitely looks like Camellia. I think they need to tone it down with the inclusion The perfect golden ratio. The inclusion need to be separate, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, finally. This one was better. Lupa looks so good. Wait, Kartitia is getting reported because she's too revealing. But how do you know it's Hoyo players though? You get what I'm saying? Like, we can't just accuse Hoyo players of doing everything. Also, by Hoyo players, you mean Genshin players. So if it's Genshin players, then I get it, right? I understand the stuff. Okay, it's time. Wait, why am I using break? Why would I not be using Acheron in this case? And then crit rate up with Fushen maybe? Fushen. It has been a while for Honkai Star Rail. It's never been a while because you have never quit, right? Everybody here loves Honkai Star Rail. But that's what it is, right? So if what you're saying is true, right, and people are reporting Kartetia because she's too much, then do you think a lot of Hoyo players will report this character? Because I think this character is too much too. Now who am I talking about? Of course I'm talking about Lisa. Everybody knows who Lisa is, right? So do you guys think Hoyo players will report Lisa too? Because I think she's too much.
Now, can you focus on me? Waiting for me like this, you might make me waver. It's easy. Look away and you might regret it.
Holy, that's too much! If you were a Hoyo player, you'll be fuming right now.
Waiting for me like...
Right? This is too much. Like any normal human will look at this. You compare Kartetia to this one, this is too much. Obviously you will report this, right? So like, why would you not report this? Lisa is acceptable. Why is Kartetia not okay but Lisa is okay? Why is there double standard? Think about it, right? If there's double standard, you know something is wrong. Double standard shouldn't exist in human society. It should be perfectly in sync with everything that is aligned with your values. But I think at the end of the day, maybe it's because of the lolly, right? Right, it's probably because of the lolly. If you think about it, it's probably because of that. I don't think it's anything else.
Stand still.
Nobody complained about huge. Well, there are people that complain about huge though. Kartetia. Excuse me. Okay. So far I've found out one. Let me see. Hashtag Genshin report. I've only seen one post so far. And it's going to be from this guy called Ahmad. So Ahmad has been pushing the agenda. You get what I'm saying? Have I heard about the new Wuthering Wave drama? I have not heard about the new Wuthering Wave drama. You get what I'm saying? If there's any new Wuthering Wave drama that needs me to hear, I would hear it. Now, is there new Wuthering Wave drama or not? Because how can this has drama? Lolly! Oh my lolly! You get what I'm saying? How can that have drama? It doesn't even make sense, right? Logic doesn't even make sense. I think that's just what it is.
Yin and yang.
Bitter Wuthering Wave dude lover that mass reporting. Always Wuthering Wave versus Genshin mid riding. Mid riding is important. You love when Wuthering Wave and Genshin kids fight. And then you get to watch at the side.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Mass report. Okay, let me see. Sticks mentioned it, is it? Oh, it's in CN side, is it? It's not really yeah, it's just in CN side. It's not really that big of a deal. Because I haven't seen people post it right here. Because it's not a global thing. If it's not a global thing, then yeah, it's not that big of a deal, right? Like I do think that at the end of the day, CN players are a little bit more unhinged, right? When it comes to stuff, they need to stop fighting and play the new game. Wait, which new game? The developer said meta supports will rerun during Branda's 2 anniversary. Which units do you think those will be? Probably B-Rank Idol Helena and Liberta, right? I would assume. So that's just what it is. Genshin player reporting new Katetia model drama. Yeah, some of them do, right? Live service games. Limbus Company. I played these games before. Story moment you had when playing a game. Mari Momo has 500 virtual pets to collect. Is this a browser game? Browser game. Which game do you enjoy so much you forgot to do the dailies? Which game, guys? You enjoy the game so much you forgot that dailies exist. Dailies are important, alright? Okay, we auto moment of awakening. Oh, this when Anaxa shines. So I just put Herta inside here then. No, you need a healer, right? This team can work, but no healer is really risky. Extremely risky. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go stick with 3B. I'll just stick with that and put Gallagher in there, I guess. Or Fu Xuan. Fu Xuan
Harmony and unison.
is here. Yo, I'm so sad that this game is dying, man. Velvet React. So that was the game that exclusively is going to be for everyone, right? But sadly, that's just what it is. Sometimes you just don't get that. Most efficient start and beginner guide for Ethereal restart. Outer Plane 2nd anniversary. New player opinion about Limbus company. Wow. Wait, that's fast.
Resonate all together.
Together we do this. Together you guys do this. 3B the lolly. Just say it for what it is, right? 3B the lolly. Okay guys, I'm gonna go play Ethereal Restart after this. Alright. So make sure you guys stay tuned, right? Ethereal Restart is wholesome. Everybody here likes it, right? Hoyo employee. Ethereal time? Yeah. Wuthering. But I need to go and shower and stuff first. So maybe in the second stream, right? Also, I need to release the other video, right? I saw a bunch of them posting the... What the heck was that? Cartetia. Everybody seems to like Cartetia. I need to hold the dress. Flew the list. Wow. Wow, so cool, man. Guys, is that not cool? What? For me, I'll just get Cartetia, right? Like, as much as Lupa it seems kind of good, kind of cool, I'll just get Cartetia. Who the heck is this? Well, there's characters that I don't know of. Two in one, right? Let me replace cinematics. Shout out to the art team. Yeah, the splash art in Wuthering Wave is really good, right? Which one is your favorite, guys? Now I know the dude lovers are going to say Brand, cause Brand is the only dude. I get it. I understand. Alright. But at the end of the day, dude lovers, they are always in shambles. Always. Resonator. Lupa or Cartetia. Zenny for sure. Team Red versus Team White. How about Team Green? Oh, Ling Yang is here. Okay, I'm out. If Ling Yang is in that team, I'm out. I don't care if Jin C is there. I don't care if Ling Yang is there. I'm going to the red team, you know. That's just what it is. Why would I not go to the red team, right? Oh, she is Arrow. Alright. Alright, if she's Arrow, then that solves everything, right? Isn't this AI art? It feels like it is. I could be wrong though. Oh shit, can I show this? What the heck is that? Yeah, the NPC is really good in this game. Reminds me of Grace actually. You're gonna have an Arrow DPS. I already got GN, right? I'm a GN abuser. I can't do 6 cycles. Okay, let me see. If I can't do 6 cycles, do I give up, guys? Like, do you just give up at that point? If you can't do 6 cycles? Is this how to make a Firefly team again? I completely forgotten. Haven't made a Firefly team in so long. You swipe? No, I can't swipe. 6 cycles drama. Yeah, teach me how to get 6 cycles, guys. Who do I put? Zani's chair. I completely forgot that she is a pistol character. Yeah, it's so weird that she's a pistol character actually. Like out of all the weapons, right? She's actually that particular one, which is like interesting, I guess. Huge, you get what I'm saying? First anniversary event in CN, exclusive offline event. Okay. Of course CN gets all of that, right? Why does CN get all the good stuff? Cube event art illustrations. Wholesome. Baizi in 2025. If only Baizi were meta, right? Hopefully she works with standard 5-star pistol. Yeah, I think she should work. There's no reason for her not to work, right? JP has their own too. Wire wife shaped elf. Okay. Atelier, Ryza, and Lupa. I don't think Lupa's tie is that thick actually. Kyakona skipper. Oh, you gotta be a Kyakona skipper sometimes, right? Older casts get their 5-star altar version. Yeah, I'm not sure if this game will have that. Maybe it will have that eventually. But I highly doubt it. Because it's not that kind of game, right? The structure of it is just... Most games just don't do that. The only exception is Honkai Star Rail. You got March, I guess not March. You got Danheng and then 5-star Danheng, right? And that's pretty much what it is. The God Calm one Rocky Boy, yeah. If this guy is there, Spectro is immune to Spectro. If you play Thorn, Bao Zani. I won the right one, double crit roll. Okay. My S-Strike won't be enough for the new wives. So wait for them to release a dude then, right? Yeah, a lot of card Kyakona should be 4-star. I can't help but think Kyakona should be 4-star. Unlike the other units, the other characters that launch and people just ignore their existence, Kyakona will be useful as Sanhua or Mortefi. Would be as useful as Sanhua or Mortefi. She doesn't deal damage but applies Frazzle and Erosion or Field AoE. This seems very broken. Kyakona will only work for characters who use these mechanics. She doesn't even buff Arrow in general. Kyakona being 5-star doesn't seem to make sense to me. You are mistaken. Kuro regrets making Sanhua so good. They also regret making String Master. Do you think it's a coincidence they stopped releasing 4-stars and every weapon is hyper specific? Wow. Do they actually regret making String Master though? Okay, let me see. To finish already. Not yet. Should be able to get this, right?
Time to mix things up. My friends, indulge yourselves!
Fight to live!
Wow.
Vanished. Let us dance once more.
If I'm company, if you want 4-star, you're going to need to E6 to make them good.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Isn't that too expensive?
Set the seas ablaze!
Sanhua was a regret. How can it be a regret?
Stay away!
Oh man, that's a new attack from Nigenti.
Eternal.
Mid-Genti attack.
For chivalry.
Wow. Guys, how do I get this? What team should I use? As a no Anaxa user. Win, 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 win. Win, 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 win. Can I use physical, I wonder? Oh yeah, Anaxa is better for sure. Maybe their Chibi is just bad. Would Robin be better, or would I just remember as MC, right? Change to my own? You think theirs is bad?
Harmony and unison. Converge
We'll
and
see.
awaken.
Add Hertha?
Creations.
No, I think I need a healer though. I either need Fusion or Ho-Ho or something.
Hiding the west
Because I don't think I can survive.
To the soul. With this divine power, I
Are they
reforge
both
all
damage?
things.
Use physical trailblazer. Wow. Physical trailblazer, are you sure?
Insanity.
No way you do that though, right?
To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
That's a lot of damage.
Hiding the west wind. Away we go.
Anaxa, Hertha, Chibi, Robin, okay.
Together as one.
Insanity.
More than enough.
No matter. Human
Need to
creation.
complete wave 5.
It's okay. It's
One
okay.
more wave.
Resonate all together.
With this divine power.
So I get ultimate,
reforge
one
all
ultimate per
things.
wave, I should be able to do this, right? Oh, I've never seen that before.
To the soul.
Hiding the west wind. Away we go. Stars echo. Delivering
I
one.
like that song.
Converge
Never
and
gets
awaken.
old.
Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Oh, this one I can't one-shot anymore. Okay. So I need to get rid of this guy and the one afterwards.
Creations.
His damage is really high actually.
To the soul.
Hiding the west wind.
Surprisingly high.
Insanity. With this divine power,
Maybe it's just a
I
difference of
reforge
my
all things.
my own units and theirs. Yeah, I already got it already.
Harmony and unison. Together
I don't
as
think I'm
one.
beating this wave though. Cause Hule is quite tanky.
Yin and yang.
Hule the Mule.
Creations.
Alright, I'll take that. As long as I got all the rewards, I don't need to get SS. The Star Ray concert replicating Sunday boss fight was pretty good. Oh, I didn't watch that one. I'm not really a concert kind of guy. I guess when you get older, you just get less interested in concert. When I was a kid, I loved concert, right? I don't know if is it like a kid thing. Maybe it's like a kid thing for me, I don't know. But when you get older, you just like concert, I think concert is just like a performance thing for people to put on a show. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like for games concert... Oh, what is this? Connected already. Okay, give me additional rewards. Oh, we are really grateful. Asta and I prepared some small gifts. Can you take them? Take the gifts. Give it to me then. So the gift is 5,000 credit. Lame. Lame. Alright, as long as I've done those, that's all that matters. I still got one more event, and I think the other event is the one that will take. Don't think older you get more fun because you have money? Is it? I think having more money also gives you more opportunity to explore other things, so you don't really care about concert as much because concert is free, right? So you are probably right in that when you get older you have more money. So when you have more money, you also use that you can use that money to explore things that you can't do as a kid. So you don't have to do concert anymore because concert is free. So you can play RC car when you're older. RC cars. Man, I need to stop with the RC car joke, right? I think it's too far. It has gone too far. Alright guys, I'm done with Honkai Star Rail. I'm gonna go chill for a bit. I'll see you guys in the second stream shortly, maybe in 1 to 2 hours. I want to edit some videos first. Got a little bit of things to do. And I will basically see you guys later. Alright, as per usual, thanks a lot for tuning in. You managed to check out the updates for the next version for Honkai Star Rail. I will be here again very soon. Make sure you guys like the stream. Feel free to follow if you guys haven't already, especially on Twitch. Alright, I'm gonna go shower for a little bit. See you guys then. Bye for now.